What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We is back. We is back. And I just been made aware that Ralo got another interview with Sean Cotton, man. Sean Cotton, where my interview at? The fuck keep interviewing all these wild ass cornballs? Interview somebody with some motherfucking validity to him. God dang, you'll keep Charleston White, Ralo, J-Man, this person. Man, interview somebody substantial. And man, somebody that people can learn something from, get some real information from. Interviewing all these wild ass turkeys. Yeah, though, y'all, but y'all know for the longest time, I probably been one of the most vocal people when it come down to Ralo because Ralo ain't being honest. All I want Ralo to do, y'all, is to admit what he did. Take accountability, man. J-Rock, what he do? Take accountability for your actions and move past it, yo. But that's not what Ralo was doing, y'all. Ralo is on a war path when it comes down to anybody and everybody because he don't got no friends. None of his real friends is around no more because everybody know what he did. What's up, Michael? Man, appreciate it. Everybody know what Ralo did. Ralo trying to save face, and what he's doing is he's playing games with the internet. You know, the first thing he say is who went to jail. But if you're a member of this channel, you've been following this channel for a while, I done already told y'all what Ralo did, who got arrested behind Ralo actions, and it's all in black and white. Even though a bulk of his case is sealed. Now, I didn't even have conversations with Ralo on here. You know, Ralo was in the comments, going back and forth. But when you mention the person who he got arrested, everything changed. You know, he ain't got that same energy like he did before because Ralo thinks that people don't know. Thinks that people don't know, man. For people that's still confused on what Ralo tried to do, I'm gonna give it to you real quick. Ralo set up a meeting with the federal government, y'all. Set up a meeting. And I told y'all, I think Ralo got like a 4th grade education. And I think most people see that now. But I said that a while ago. And the reason why I said that is because what would make you think that you was going to be able to pull a play on the face? So this was the play, y'all. The play was Ralo was going to get one of his friends to take the charge. Somebody that's, you know, it's different when you get locked up with co-defendants and when you the bag, you know, the co-defendants take the charge. No, this wasn't that. This is not what that was. This was Ralo. Hey, yo, for real, yo, he out of control, man. This is Ralo trying to call somebody irrelevant to the case and try to get them to take the charge for him. Thought up a whole elaborate plot how he was the connect and da-da-da-da. Now, I don't know how he thought that was going to work. Like, how did Ralo think that he was just going to be able to tell on somebody with no evidence to back it up? Like, yo, how do you prove that he's the connect? Prove that this man is doing... Like, I don't know how he thought that. I don't know who told him that. I think Ralo got bad legal advice from a prison lawyer. You know, it's a lot of prison lawyers. You know, they try to talk to you about your case. And a lot of these guys don't know what the fuck they talking about. And since Ralo got like a 3rd grade education, he decided to take that information and run with it. So that's what happened, y'all. So when Ralo meets with the federal government, right? He meets with the federal government, and he gives his presentation. That's what he called it. He called it a presentation. He gives his presentation to the federal government, and after that, the federal government was like, "Got anything else?" So now Ralo is stuck because he don't know what to do. His master plan failed tremendously. Feds wasn't buying it. We want to know about shootings. We want to know about murders. So instead of Ralo saying, all right, fuck it, my plan failed, you know, let me go back and finish and do my time. No, that's not what Ralo did. Matter of fact, he didn't have time yet. Well, he didn't say, let me go back and finish and fight my case. No, that's not what Ralo did. So what Ralo decides to do is, with his lawyer, and this is not his real lawyer. You know, he had Brian Steele, but he had somebody representing him by a guy by the name of Ash Joshua. Same guy that got Gucci Man off that case. But what Ralo tried to do is, what him and the lawyer decided to do was, let's give him your phone. And whatever y'all find in the phone, y'all can use that, and help me get out. Now, guess what, y'all? Guess what happened when Ralo gave up the phone? Ralo gives up the phone, y'all, and they find a text message that say, pay Ash Joshua $40,000. Now, who was Ash Joshua? That's the lawyer. That's the lawyer that Ralo used to for this presentation that he had to the federal government. And also what they found was the lawyer that Ralo used had a marijuana farm. Found him. Had a marijuana farm. But his partner is another guy by the name of Manu Jones. They find out that the lawyer Ralo used, partner, was supplying Ralo with the drugs. So guess what happened? Manu Jones got arrested. Now, I don't think Manu Jones did a whole bunch of time because he was illegal. He was dealing in illegal marijuana, but he was selling it illegally to Ralo. This is what the paperwork said. So he gets locked up, and Ralo told, because Ralo gave up his phone willingly. He gave up his phone with the intentions of the feds looking through the phone and finding information. But it's a trick to it, y'all. It's the trick. So since the lawyer that Ralo used, they found out he was complicit in the marijuana business, it became a conflict of interest, which means that you can't get a deal off this information. He's still getting locked up. So everything we found in this phone, we still going to use it, but you can't get a deal. So they fucked him over. So he tried to run a play on the feds, and the feds ran a play on him. So for some reason, I don't know why Sean Cotton keeps interviewing the most unmoral people on this platform. Like, I don't know if he get a kick out of it. Like, I don't know. You had to ask Sean Cotton that. But he has a habit of interviewing some of the worst of the worst. Like, you got Ralo, who got a second grade education. And I ain't watched this yet, y'all. I clicked on it. I started to watch it. But we're going to watch it together. So why are you bringing a man up with a second grade education? What can we learn from him? Like, there's absolutely nothing that Ralo can teach anybody. He's still learning his goddamn self. The man mentally is like 3. You know they duck. Oh, all right. I ain't watching yet, y'all. Like, I probably got to the first 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. First 30 seconds. But we're going to watch it together. And we're going to go through this.
Oh, man. Had to bring them back by popular demand. Right here, we in the...
Why Sean Cotton always say that? Who demanded Ralo? Who in the world was like, yo, Sean, we need that new Ralo interview. Like, it is a must. Like, I don't think not one person ever said that. And the shit that pissed me off with Ralo, y'all, is because I really took a liking to Ralo. I thought Ralo was one of the silent ones. So I was hurt when I found out that he told. You know, it really hurt me to the core, man. Because I respected what he did for his community. I thought he was a man of integrity. I thought he was a man of accountability. Because ultimately, y'all, for people that think that the snitching thing is not a big deal, ultimately, a snitch lacks accountability. And we don't need people lacking accountability. You know, we supposed to be accountable for all our actions. You know, if you commit a crime, do the time. You shouldn't be trying to slide from up under it when you know what you did, especially on the behalf of sending somebody else to prison, man. We ain't really rocking with that. Also, snitching is bigger than just street rules. It's not. It's the American rule, and it's a lot of characteristics that come with a snitch. You know, most snitches lie, they steal. You know, they're not accountable. Like these are not honorable people. That's what people gotta understand, yo. When people be like, oh, why you feel so way about snitch? Because they're not honorable people. These are the people that stab in the back. I said this before. These are the people that if you lose some money and they're around, they'll steal your money and help you look for it. Like these aren't people that need to be talking to millions. Man, salute the Russian. They are not people that need to be talking to millions of people. But every now and then, right, he said snitch is the worst because they give pain to others that they couldn't stand. Exactly. So it's like, why you want to send me to prison and you don't even want to go? You feel me? You want to do all these crimes. But now when it's time to face the consequences, you don't want to go? Especially when we talk about rappers, y'all. And I always give rappers the hardest time because rappers and their lyrics have sent so many people to prison and to the graveyard. So many people have went to the prisons and got killed. Listen to these rap lyrics. So now it's time for the rapper to take accountability for what they did, and now want to do it. No, hell no. All I want Ralo to do is admit when he was wrong. But Sean Cotton, nobody was looking for this interview. Said all that to say that.
Atlanta with hip hop's most hated, Ralo. Fan You feel like you most hated right now?
I just feel like, you know, when you trying to be, it's just like if you got a job, you got a boss man all over you, so you try to walk in a certain way. I feel like in this industry, to be friends with, it's like you walking on goddamn eggshells. But when you just be like, that shit, none of that shit don't even matter to you. No friendship, all that old shit, because a real friend gonna you regardless. You smell me? They'll admonish you and they'll tell you about yourself, and you accept the constructive criticism. But
constructive criticism. Where the fuck did they find Ralo at? Man, that boy need to go back to school. That's what he need to do. He need to take a break from the internet and take his ass back to high school, man. Get his diploma or something, man. Boy, education is fucked up.
That shit, a lot of that shit just be fake to me in this industry. So I'm just walking on the path where, only thing I praise and worship is the Lord. You smell me?
Well, I mean, since you've been home, I mean, you've been very vocal.
I had a face.
You haven't held nothing back. And it's a lot of mixed reviews. It's a lot of people who feel like, you see it just like I see it.
Right.
Because we post you a lot.
I understand a lot.
Clowning them.
I be understanding.
That's shit that pissed me off about Say Cheese. You post him a lot, knowing the guy is looking bad. You know he looking bad. You know he crashing out. You know he look foolish, but yet you post him a lot. Like, come on, Sean Cotton, man. Tighten up, man. Tighten up, champ.
I be understanding where they coming from. Like, I'm not a biased individual.
No, I wasn't. I've been facing like before H in M&H. Fuck is you talking about twice?
In the public.
You must be new over here.
At the comments just to see what's their opinion. You know what I'm saying? And how they feel about things. Like, I seen one of this, I think it was like Juke Brother or some shit. He was just like, yeah, just like you love Dolph, this my big brother. And I love Juke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understood where you coming from. That's your brother. You got every right to feel how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, your brother knew what he signed up for. You smell me? And you knew your brother was wrong. You smell me? Just like, I feel the opinions of the people when they be on the nigga on Gotti's side. You smell me?
Yeah, you got to say, get the fuck out of here then, man.
When Gotti came in the game, that was my favorite rapper. And he was dissing 3 6 Mafia. So, just because a nigga made diss songs about you or made fun of you or some shit like that, I don't think that the man, you smell me? It's the rap game, you smell me? A lot of these niggas that's taking these lyrics to a whole nother level, you smell me? When you know, the man was able to, you know, successfully take care of his people, his family. Made the best man win in reference to lyrics. Like you don't see Kendrick Lamar and Drake trying to kill each other. You smell me or no shit like that.
Hey yo, D. There we go. The ignorance. Yo, did this man just compare what Dolph and your guy, what Dolph and Jook had to Kendrick Lamar and Drake? Like, see, this is this shit I be talking about. Yo, they bring these people on the platform and they interview some of the most ignorant people in the community, and it makes us all look ignorant. It makes us all look ignorant, yo. When they bring these people up here on these platforms and they let them talk, and they talk with no intelligence, no nothing. Yo, he just related Kendrick and Drake to Dolph and Jook. Like, yo, come on, Ralo. Yo, that was irresponsible, my nigga. That's why you gotta do reactions to these videos, man. It's mandatory. It's mandatory on certain interviews. You gotta do reactions to them, y'all, so people can, you know, get the right narrative.
You know, it to me, when I look at this rap, you know, cause I went to jail for rapping about my life. You smell me? And I know that this get real behind that wall. So now I look at the rap game, I look at the internet as a business. Like I now look at like okay.
M&H, you don't want to have that conversation with me. I'll make you look foolish, man. Fall back, yo. If you don't know, if you don't know nothing about this, just listen. Cause you raised sound real fucking foolish. You don't know what you're talking about. You probably watch Charleston White and believe everything he say. You don't know the truth. You don't know the truth.
Okay, a freestyle battle. You see niggas talk about each other, mama, your auntie, your uncles, and all this type of shit. You know, I look at it like it's a battle. You smell me? So I ain't looking at it as if I gotta die for this shit. You smell me? So it is what it is on that. So like niggas gotta understand the business. Like understand the business, get the money, take care of the people. You smell me?
It's definitely a business. I mean,
yeah, that's all.
from Charleston White to Woody, people who have a personality, they're making millions just off their voice, and it's damn near more money than rappers these days. If you have a personality,
it is more money than rappers.
Man, fuck out of here. You motherfucking blogs are uplifting some of the worst people, some of the most cancerous people in the fucking society. Like, yo, this is shit that be tripping me out with these. Yo, it's a lot of people, yo, that deserve chances, that deserve to be on, that deserve to talk to millions. But yet and still, they choose to pick out another ignorant one, Woody. They choose to pick out the worst of the worst and put them on platforms to talk to millions of fucking people. Like, yo, there is absolutely nothing you can learn from Woody. Couldn't even take his fucking charge. Like, yo, that's the least you can do is take your fucking charges. Woody couldn't even take his charges. Charleston White too. Charleston White used the black community, gained all the support of the black community, got up and said, fuck the community. Like, yo, come on. Like, yo, these guys is crazy, man. Crazy. Where my interview at, Sean? I know you know who I am. Stop fucking playing around.
I'm telling you, I was just with like a couple months ago when I was in the
namesake.
I was over there with Charleston White had came over to my hood. It got a couple million views or whatnot. And I was showing around the neighborhood before I got it fixed up and shit. And I was telling them what I was finna do. And I'm still structuring it out. But anyway, my little brother done got pulled over down there. Ali done got pulled over.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Hey, yo, he is. Yo, did y'all know? I just found this out the other day. Did y'all know? Yo, Ralo, yo, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. So I never knew that the little portion of the apartment complex that he owned, he had a fence put up so the police couldn't come in. Like, yo, what the fuck was he thinking? Like, how long did Ralo think that was gonna last? Yo, he had a fence, a gate put up that the police couldn't come in and out. So in Ralo's mind, and everybody around him mind, he must hang around Yes Man. He thought that they was gonna be in this complex, secluded from the rest of Atlanta. Police can't come in, and they were just gonna be able to sell drugs freely. Like, yo, what the fuck was he thinking? Like, yo, that was the dumbest idea I ever heard of in my fucking life. Like, yo, Ralo really thought he was living in a fucking movie. Did y'all know that? I just found that out the other day. Police couldn't even get into the neighborhood because you had to get buzzed in, and he had his homeboys at the gate. Like, this man is crazy, man.
Driving, they impound
They do,
my
Danny.
van, and Charleston White was at the gas station. A nigga walked up to me while Charleston White right there told me, "I love you, bro. I love what you're doing for the hood. You're a real nigga." And gave me a hug and shook my hand and walked past me and said, "Hey, Charleston White, can I please take a picture with you?" So I'm looking like, "Nigga, you just told me I was the realest nigga in the world. You didn't ask me for no picture. You wouldn't go take a picture with Charleston White." I'm like, "Oh, this shit different out here." You smell me? Like, God. So I'm with you on it.
Yo was hating.
Yeah. And as much as people say they don't like you, man, everybody's too thin.
Yeah, he was, Charlamagne.
Damn near 2 million views.
Right.
So
somebody
everything about views. It's all about views to them.
Somebody got to be watching, you know. But okay, let's get straight to the point. The Young Dolph trial.
Yo, nobody cares. This is the thing that pisses me off, right?
About it.
Nobody cares about the lasting effects that none of this bullshit is gonna have, because yo, it's gonna be lasting effects. Everybody, all these people care about is views, likes, comments, and subscribe. Nobody thinks about the lasting effects that this clout chasing is gonna have. This interviewing the most ignorant people you can find gonna have. Nobody thinks about that. But I'm telling y'all, we're gonna look 5 years from now, and we're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck happened? Because there's some kids growing up. They're growing up, they watching the internet just like we are. And they ain't gonna know anything about integrity. They ain't gonna know nothing about morals. They're not gonna know anything about accountability. Because right now, y'all, we living in a world where you don't have to be accountable. You don't have to have any morals. It's all about likes. And I told y'all, it's certain things like jealousy, envy, hate. It overrides common sense. Clout chasing is another one. It's a new one. It overrides common sense. It overrides better judgment. And when a person is a known clout chaser, they will do anything. They will go against their morals. They will go against their principles for clout. And it's been going on for years now. So what I'm telling y'all is, it's some kids watching this. So when you see the young boys, I just showed y'all a video yesterday, 11-year-olds in Chicago. You should have heard them. Some of y'all probably seen the video if you ain't watching here. Man, you 11 years old, strapped up, talking. Man, you should have heard these kids. And it's more of them, a whole bunch of them. So it's like, you can't blame the 16-year-old drill rapper for chasing clout when you see Charleston White at 45 doing it. You understand? It's like, yo, we don't got no standard of what's right and what's wrong no more. It's all about views. Yo, we are congratulating bad behavior. That's what we're doing. We're congratulating bad behavior, y'all. We're promoting bad behavior by giving Woody a platform. Woody told on Young Thug and them for 10 years. 10 years. And people took him off the fucking witness stand and put him on platforms. A snitch lack accountability, y'all. So if everybody adopt the mentality of not taking accountability, where the fuck is that going to lead the community? If people see that, yo, I ain't got to take accountability and I can still make it, where is that going to leave the community? But none of these people thinking about this because they're making money. They're getting views. They're getting comments. They're getting likes. And I'm telling y'all, it's going to have lasting effects, y'all. Don't sit back surprised. I'm telling you now. Don't sit back surprised 5 years from now. Like I told y'all, I didn't watch the girl give away her kids on live. I didn't watch the motherfucker getting the shootouts on live. You know, all for clout. Like, yo, we done seen some of the wildest things. So it's like, if we already saying this right now, imagine what we're gonna be saying 5 years from now. Because we didn't watch YBC do fake dig up a grave. We done saying Julio go to a grave site. And you know, everything evolves. You gotta remember, yo, everything evolves. So if that's what they doing now, what they gonna be doing in motherfucking 2030? Just trying to open people's eyes to what's going on, man. Y'all think it's a game. People keep thinking it's just the internet. Keep thinking it's just the internet, but I told y'all, you know what came from the internet, y'all? Kid Boys. Kid Boys is in Milwaukee. That shit wasn't all over the world like it is now. Kid Boys didn't become popular all over the world until a video got shared online. And it gave people a step-by-step process of how to steal these cars. Kids and I think it's Saturns or something. Don't get me wrong. I know it's kids in another car. But it showed people step by step how you do this. And they just went from state to state to state to city to city to city. Now you got all these young kids dying because they're getting killed from stealing cars, and they dying from stealing cars and getting in car accidents because they don't know how to drive. And it started on the internet. It's just one trend. People keep thinking it's just the internet. Keep thinking it's just entertainment. It's not entertainment, y'all. It starts on the internet and it trickles into real life. That's what happens. It starts on the internet and trickles into real life. But let's check Ralo out.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I ain't watched none of it. Like I can't see no shit like that. I'm a goddamn say cheese fan, so anything you post, I kind of tune in to. But other than that, I ain't really finna be watching. I don't even look at the Young Thug trial. Like I can't. Like I'm too emotional. Like my heart too big. I can't see certain shit. Even when the NFC girls fighting each other in the NFC, I can't even look at the NFC fight. I can't even look at fight because.
Hello everyone, I'm Jake. I've been working at Miso for many years. We've been currently in the fast food industry cooking in my...
You know, I believe in fighting to the death. You smell me? Like, I ain't around this motherfucker fighting to play no... Like, niggas in that motherfucker fighting for their life in them... Like, and then you in the motherfucking court cases, and then you got my brother, he dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no fan. I can't even see no shit like that. You smell me? And honestly, I like to play court in the streets. Like,
what the fuck?
I ain't respecting no niggas going to get no license. You know, I never was able to put that shit in my brain. Like, okay, you know.
Yo, how you like to play court in the streets, Ralo? You want to try and take your charge? Like, listen to these guys. Yo, how do you like to play court in the streets and you don't want to take your charge? You gotta take your charge before you. Like, yo, these guys, like, you can't keep saying these things when it's documented that you didn't want to take your charge. Like, you can't have it both ways. If you want to run the streets, I suggest you not to, but if that's what you're going to do, you got to be ready to stand on every consequence that come along with it. That's how life was always supposed to be. Know what you're getting yourself into. But now we got people that they want to do all this killing, do all this robbing, do all this street activity. And then when the police get on you, now you in cuffs. Now you facing 35 years to life. Now you don't want to do it no more. Now you trying to find a way out. No, fuck no. It's not how that go, man. It's not how that go. What's up, Troy? Like now, y'all, people wanna gloat their accomplishments and then hide their downfalls. Nah, yo. You supposed to be the same way going up as you is coming down. Don't switch up now. You wanted all the fame that came with getting the money. You wanted all the fame, everything that came with it. Now the money stopped, and you try and find a way out. No, keep that same energy, man. Keep that same energy. You're right. The streets really ain't supposed to be on the internet.
Need to go to jail for the rest of their life. Like, hell nah, hold the shit in the whole court in the streets. Like, you know, and
2800.
I'm still battling between Ralo and Terrell because, you know, Ralo say whole court in the streets. Terrell be like, okay, chill. People need to be together, all of those shit. So, you know, I'm still battling a battle within myself.
When you seen that the first day, the prosecutor said that Jook allegedly put out a hit for $100,000. Was that new to you, or did you know that?
That was new to me. I mean, you know, you hear through the streets, you hear what people say, but I don't never believe shit what people say in the street because a nigga called me a rat. And once they called me, I just stopped believing in street shit, period.
Here we go again.
You know, when the motherfucking judge said it, I mean, when the motherfucking people in the court house said it, I'm like, oh, this shit gotta have some significance.
Not taking accountability.
And automatically, I ain't even know that it was gonna hit the people the way it hit the people. I was just so mad. Like, man, them niggas, man, I don't give a f. We smoking a Jook pack. I don't even motherfucking smoke. But shit, the goddamn, I made me a lot of money off it.
Yo, that was some clown ass shit. See this? You see what I'm saying? Prime example. I made me a lot of money off of it though. Yo, Ralo ain't trying. Ralo ain't trying to go to war. He ain't trying. For one, he just came home. Like, how smart is it? Like, this is what I be talking about. His education level got to be like first grade or something. Because how smart is that? You just coming home from the feds. On time, you wasn't trying to do. You did everything in your power to get up under that time or give it to somebody else. You catch your time. You come home and insert yourself in real beef. Real beef. People that lost their life behind that dog PRE and CMG shit. It could still be cases involved. And you come out on your platform that's of course is going to get shared and say I'm smoking a Jook pack. And then say, well, shit, I made a lot of money off of it. That's the shit I'm talking about, y'all. It's no integrity no more. Motherfuckers don't have no honor, no dignity. It's all about likes, comments, views. But Ralo know good and goddamn well, if it ever came down to whoever went him in CMG, he ain't trying to go that route. Because Ralo ain't trying to do a fucking day in jail. He ain't trying to do a day. Like, man, this boy crazy, man. Fuck they be finding these niggas at.
A battle within myself.
When you seen that the first day, the prosecutor said that Jook allegedly put out a hit for $100,000. Was that new to you, or did you know that?
That was new to me. I mean, you know, you hear through the streets, you hear what people say, but I don't never believe shit what people say in the street because a nigga called me a rat. And once they called me that, I just stopped believing in street shit, period. So, you know, when the motherfucking judge said it, I mean, when the motherfucking people in the court house said it, I'm like, oh, this shit gotta have some significance to it because, and automatically, I ain't even know that it was gonna hit the people the way it hit the people. I was just so.
Some of these bloggers are rats.
Like, man,
some of these bloggers working.
Man, I don't give a f. We smoking a Jook pack. I don't even motherfucking smoke. But shit, the goddamn, I made me a lot of money off his ass. Because all the goddamn little distro motherfuckers hit me up. I might have made me about 40,000 to 50,000 off on. You know, I'm charging the high for Jook pack promos right now.
So
shit is crazy.
I guess the two guys didn't get the 100,000. They were supposed to split. They were supposed to split 80,000, take 40-40, and then give the middleman 10,000 apiece, which would have been 20,000. So allegedly, well,
yeah, hell yeah,
what
some
this
of
guy
them
saying,
not keeping
he said that he only received $800. He didn't receive the 40,000 like he was supposed to receive. He said he didn't even know Dolph. He had no beef with him. He never met him. He just needed the money.
So where I'm at with that,
now they pushing false narratives.
I believe in hustling.
They pushing false narratives, man. He got $800 cash, but he got 50,000 for a lawyer. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, if you gonna tell a story, tell the truth, y'all. Yeah, he got $800 cash. That's why you still got a bulk of the people saying he only got 800. He got $50,000 for a lawyer. He didn't just get $800. And the reason I think he decided to roll over is because of that $50,000. It didn't make sense for him to do that and then put the $50,000 on the lawyer, because it was like, all right, this hit was for nothing then. I ain't getting nothing out of it. All I did was go to fucking prison. So that's the reason I think he decided to cooperate. He probably sent the 50,000 home, or somebody in his family got the 50,000, and he decided to cooperate. Like, motherfuckers not even telling the whole, tell the truth if you're gonna tell it, bro. Motherfuckers just want to tell what sounds good. Everybody want to tell what sounds good instead of just sticking with the facts.
So I guess the two guys didn't get the 100,000. They were supposed to split. They were supposed to split 80,000, take 40-40, and then give the middleman 10,000 apiece.
Shit was stupid.
Would have been 20,000. So allegedly, well, based off what this guy's saying, Cornelius, he said that he only received $800. He didn't receive the 40,000 like he was supposed to receive. He said he didn't even know Dolph. He had no beef with him. He never met him. He just needed the money.
That'd be crazy.
So where I'm at with that, me personally, I believe in hustling. Because I be seeing motherfuckers, because I read, I read a lot. And I see when motherfuckers tell me, like,
yo, do y'all believe Ralo read?
Stealing ain't no difference between you selling metric tons of weed, heroin, and cocaine. You smell me? Me personally.
What?
This game.
Hit that like button, y'all. Thanks, Sugar.
And my goddamn brain and how I was raised.
What did he just say?
10,000 apiece, which would have been 20,000. So allegedly, well, based off what this guy's saying, Cornelius, he said that he only received $800. He didn't receive the 40,000 like he was supposed to receive. He said he didn't even know Dolph. He had no beef with him. He never met him. He just needed the money.
So where I'm at with that, me personally, I believe in hustling. Because I be seeing motherfuckers, because I read, I read a lot. And I see when motherfuckers tell me, like, Ralo, robbing and stealing ain't no difference between you selling metric tons of weed, heroin, and cocaine. You smell me? Me personally, in my goddamn brain and how I was raised, that was hustling. You smell me? That was actually like our job, or we put in work and we actually building up something. So me personally, I look at that type of shit as some grimy shit, like stealing and, not stealing from Walmart and shit like that. I ain't.
What is he talking about? Yo, robbing and stealing is way different from just hustling. Who the fuck told him that? And why would you repeat it? Yo, robbers, people that rob and steal, more than likely also the people that snitch as well. Like, yo, everybody can't rob and steal, because some people got consciences, and you don't want to, you taking from people that's working for their shit. Like, yo, it's a lot that come with robbing and stealing, and it's definitely different from hustling. If you hustling, yo, you got some level of I don't want to say perseverance, but some level of, why the fuck I can't never think of the words online. But y'all understand what I'm saying? Hustling is different than robbing and stealing, y'all. I don't know what the fuck Ralo I don't know who told Ralo that. Now he say he believe it's different because it is different. Whoever told him that shit is a bold-faced fucking lie. That robbing and stealing is the same thing. Right, initiative. Thank you, ADC. Initiative, it shows a level of hustle, it shows grind, it shows,
how to go steal Walmart and shit. But I just know my people in my neighborhood had to steal from Walmart and in different clothing stores to, utilize clothes and stuff. But what I'm saying is, like, for a nigga to do some grime, like, nigga, you go do it. If I got a problem with you, I go handle my business. Where I'm from, niggas always talking about they send hits and shit. Where I'm from, we don't respect the nigga that sent the hit. We actually respect the nigga that did the hit. You smell me? So, I just don't respect shit like that, nigga. You got a problem with me, come handle me yourself. You smell me? Get in the bush. She used to took his fat ass and got in and handle his business. That's what I'm on. You smell me?
And I agree with that. See, this is the thing, yo, and this is one of the biggest things I hate about people that do that. For one, yo, when you get to a certain age, like when I was young, right? I had people younger than me, and they looked up to me, but I was still young, but they didn't realize, they thought I was older. So it was times where I may have gave them firearms and shit like that, things that I never do now. But yo, once you get to an age where, like Juck, down there 40 years old, yo, you should not be crashing out the youth. You understand? And a lot of times, people that move like that, they be having these kids doing things that they ain't never done. Never done. So you gonna put whatever amount of money on this person, but you ain't never even did nothing like that yourself. I don't respect it. I think that's sucker shit. I think, yo, as an older guy in the neighborhood, or a man of that young boys respect, yo, you got a level of accountability, yo, and you go through all these things in life supposedly to teach others. So Juck, who been to prison, probably been through things in the streets, you go through all that shit. No, by now you should know that this ain't the right way to go. Even if you still stuck in it mentally, you got a level of understanding and know that it at least ain't right. Why the fuck you gonna crash them boys out like that? And then put something like $100,000 on them, knowing good and goddamn well, to them that's a lot of money, but to you that ain't shit. That's why everything happened to them how it happened, man. It was a bad decision. Should never happen. Bad decision, man. The whole thing was a bad decision, man. Yeah, yo, you don't crash out the youth, man. Everybody want to give them drugs and guns, man, but give them education. Give them something that's going to last. Give them something that they can teach.
Have you met Juck before?
Never met him.
Never.
That's how it is, sure. I don't know why people don't like the videos.
I didn't even know how he looked until yesterday.
It's hard to get people to like the videos nowadays. I don't know.
What was
All you gotta do is hit the screen twice. Bang bang.
About the case as well, about that CMG paid the lawyer $50,000.
Yeah, that's true. That is too fly, guy. But if they look up to you, they gonna listen.
True, I just don't be believing everything I hear. You smell me? But that explains why all these niggas around this motherfucker deleting their Instagrams and deactivating their shit and shit like that. Man, my thing is, if y'all motherfuckers,
thank you, y'all, whoever hit the like button.
Don't send no little boy to handle a grown man job. In the words of Young Dolph. You smell me? Like, handle your business. I don't know what be going on. These niggas, like, if I got pressure with a nigga, I'm just gonna handle my own. You smell me? Like, I got caught on a jet with it. I ain't have to be on that motherfucking jet with it.
How he gonna say that? How he gonna say that? See, this is what I be talking about. It's like, yo, you can't, even if they do say something that makes sense, it's like, yo, what are you talking about? How you gonna say if you got issues, you're gonna handle it on your own when you wasn't even trying to take your fucking case? You tried to pass your case on to somebody else. Like, yo, come on, Ralo, make this shit make sense. Like, yo, yeah, it sounds good. Yo, but you not a man that can say that, because it's history shown that you ain't. History has shown that if Ralo get into some trouble, Ralo is going to try to get out of it by any means necessary, even if it means giving up his phone. Even if he got to give up his phone and let the federal government look through his phone to build the case on somebody else, Ralo would do it. So I can't believe you. I don't believe it. You was the same person. Ralo got, it's in some of his paper. Yo, this nigga, let me show y'all something, yo. Nigga's a fucking fraud, yo. Like, I hate frauds, yo. Keep that shit real, my nigga. Shit costs nothing. It costs nothing to keep it real. We're going to go back to the interview, but let me show y'all something. We're going to go back to the interview, y'all. But Let me show y'all Ralo talking stupid. He believe in this and he believe in that. But just the other day, some paperwork got released. Where the fuck that shit at? Where the fuck that shit at, man? Some paperwork got released just the other day. And here, go right here. Ralo is a leader of a criminal street gang, Fam America. Gang members refer to themselves as Fam Goon. Davis and other gang members often wear clothing adored with Fam America or Fam Goon logos. Davis performs as a hip-hop artist, and one of his recent records is Fam America Gangster 2. At Davis' direction, gang members sell drugs and firearms and engage in other traditional street gang activity. Davis and others and some Fam Goon proudly advertise and celebrate their drug trafficking and other criminal conduct on their social media accounts. Beginning in March of 2017, law enforcement agencies began investigating the shooting death of Jeremy Brown. The investigation indicated that Fam America gang members murdered Brown, their fellow gang member, because he allegedly skimmed money from drug sales he made for the gang, failed to follow Davis' rules of proper conduct in his housing compound named Pakistan, or both. Social media accounts, in his Instagram account, Ralo Fam Goon, threatening messages were sent from Davis' Instagram account to the victim's account shortly before he was murdered. Davis has purchased directly or through intermediaries 11 of the 20 apartments in the complex at 1177 Lucille Avenue, Southwest Atlanta. Davis has converted the complex into his gang housing compound, which he has named Pakistan. Davis has installed a steel gate in the driveway of Pakistan to keep the police and everyone else out. City garbage trucks gain access only by permission of gang members who know how to open the gate. Davis controls who lives in the compound. Davis has had walls knocked down between housing units to create spaces for his recording studio and party rooms. Davis has documented his creation of Pakistan extensively on the social media sites, where he has bragged, and Atlanta police officers have confirmed that police cannot enter his realm. Like, yo, how you just gonna say that, yo? You got paperwork talking about you was sending hits to y'all. Get the fuck out of here, man. These niggas is fucking frauds, man. I can't stand a fraud. If you ain't gonna keep it real, yo, just don't say nothing.
But I would never send a nigga to do some shit that I wouldn't do. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. You know, that's just the Ralo opinions and that. If I got a problem with you, Sean, I'm gonna call you. Hey, home, pull up on me. You smell me? We need to holler at each other about it. If you ducking the Dodger, I'm gonna go find your ass. That's just me.
I don't know, Troy.
Did Dolph ever voice anything to you about his difference with CMG? Was it any kind of advice or not concerned, but maybe, you know, some advice?
Man,
or
it just be so much good vibes when I'm
Dolph ain't fuck with you like that to tell him that shit, man.
I don't let my brother. We never talked about no negativity.
Niggas wasn't his friend like that. Niggas was rap friends. You feel me? Niggas is rap friends, man. He trying to act like them niggas is best friends and shit.
Only thing we talk about was getting money. Smell me? He used to try to figure out, like, how the hell you making all this money, Ralo? And the weed price is so fucked up now. Because, you know, back in his days of doing what he was doing, it was a little bit more profit in it. You smell me? To when, you know, it got to me, and I'm still out this motherfucker making millions and millions of dollars. He was trying to figure out, like, hey, how the hell you know what I'm saying, you still making all this off such and such, and all we talked about was, I was telling him how I was doing my game and my dope game and things of that matter. He was telling me, he was teaching me about the rap game. So, you know, both of us had foreign things to communicate about. You smell me?
Mm-hmm. What, so more details came out that he was shot 20 times. 4 of the bullets left his body. 16 stayed in.
Why Sean Cotton interview Key Glock? Like, if you're gonna ask about Dolph, why don't you interview somebody close to Dolph? You interview this motherfucker. Nigga just chasing clout for real. Niggas is rap friends, man.
We also learned that one of the other.
It's like your friend at work. Don't you know how you got your homeboys, your homegirls, and then you got your friends at work? Dolph and Ralo was friends at work. You know, you'll talk to them a little bit, but they don't really give you too much information. You understand what I'm saying? So Sean Cotton is asking Ralo personal information. Well, not personal information, but Sean Cotton is trying to get basically how Key Glock would feel. You know, as somebody that's real close to Dolph, and you heard these details, he tried to get intimate feelings from a person close to Dolph. But that's not that. You understand? This is a work friend. Now, he might fake it, you know, I was real hurt. I couldn't believe it. Yo, but you ask that shit to Key Glock or one of them PRE members. Don't bring him up there and start asking him shit like that, man. Because no, he just talking.
Shooter, which was he got sentenced to life. He is in a picture with Dolph, an old picture.
The one I posted.
Yeah, the one you posted. And this guy, he wanted to be with a PRE.
Right. You know, my thing is with that, that's some heartbreaking shit. Like, that shit, you know, I'm emotional. I might fuck around and cry. We keep talking about it so much. But I'm saying, like, I just can't figure out how could you be with a nigga today and tomorrow
I know, y'all.
niggas up. You know for a fact this nigga got kids. You know for a fact this nigga got a girl. You know for a fact his mama love him. You got Key Glock. You got so many people depending on this individual. How could you put in your motherfucking brain that if you kill this man for $40,000, you might well go work in a warehouse for this year? You can go get a chicken plant job this year.
And see, that's the thing, y'all. And that's what the prosecutors were saying. Big Juck used the fact that you got Cornelius Smith that was addicted to perks. His daughter's birthday, he was broke. Then you got Straight Drop, who wanted to get into the music career. He wanted to get into the music. He was already rapping. So what he did was he used the fact that it probably wasn't him, probably was more Hernandez Govan. If you do this for me, this can be your ticket in. He preyed on them boys. That's why I don't respect it. You understand? All of them, Hernandez, Govan, and Juk, they preyed on them boys for different reasons. You had one dude with a habit and one dude that wanted to be connected to anybody. It didn't matter if it was PRE. It didn't matter if it was CMG. It didn't matter if it was 3-6 Mafia. You understand what I'm saying? If he could have got a deal with anybody in Memphis, he'd have been fine. He'd have been fine, yo. And that shit fucked up that them boys did that to them, yo. And I told y'all, even with that case, I don't even like the fact that Hernandez Govan was able to snitch. Like, how are you able to snitch? You the one that put the money in these boys' hand. You the one that put the fucking thought in their head to kill Dolph. But you able to tell and get a deal? Man, fuck no. I think Hernandez Govan should have got more time than every fucking body. To be honest. Juk already faced his punishment. I think Hernandez Govan should have got more time than anybody. Like, how are you able to tell? For one, you double their age, at least Straight Drop age. You twice his age. You the elder in this situation, so you the one that's supposed to have the wisdom and the insight and the knowledge. You know, you the one supposed to be smart in this situation. But you preyed on these boys. And then when it got hot, you was able to tell? Man, fuck no. Judge supposed to throw the book at his ass. Give Straight Drop a deal. 53 years old. Goodness gracious.
Go goddamn work at, you go get a fucking job for this $40,000. Teachers make $40,000 a year. You smell me? Like, you can go to live hang motherfucking chickens and get $4,000 a month, $40,000 in 10 months. So, like, you not even taking these factors in. Nigga, that's why you gotta show empathy for people. Like, whenever I'm doing something with a person, or doing something for a person, or doing something to a person, I automatically put myself in that person's shoes. You smell me? Unless it just done went too fucking far. Because you gotta think about it. Dolph had money too. You smell me? Dolph died a multi-millionaire. So it ain't like he come and did the same thing to the opposition.
Make me some.
He could have been put a $100 on one of them niggas' head and got them niggas off. Shawty just stood, got the money, stacked on business, did the show.
You right though. Got everything. You ain't lying.
Y'all bought into the beat. Y'all bought into this shit. So why is everybody mad? You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody that mad that you gonna take that extra mile and handle the business like that? I don't respect that shit though. Like ain't nobody. This the only blood that we got. We ain't get no blood I'm talking from the beginning now. A lot of niggas done got dropped after that. But what I'm saying,
make me some.
Before Dolph got shot, there was the only super bad blood that was there. You smell me? So,
but that's why I told y'all, whenever you got a situation, right, and this for any hood, any city in America, whenever you got a situation where it's two colossal figures in one space and they get to beefing, somebody got to get in between it. Somebody that, because it's always somebody that both sides respect. It got to be somebody that, and I'm not saying this didn't happen in Memphis, but it got to be somebody, that's respected by both sides that can be like, nah, this shit got to end. This shit got to stop. Because if it get out of control, so many lives is going to be lost. And that's what happened with this CMG and PR. So many lives was lost, so many people was affected. You got Dolph was probably the breadwinner in his family. Now they stuck trying to figure out what's next. Luckily, and salute the PRE, they was still able to keep going. But you still got fatherless children. You got Juk. Sure, he got kids, even though he the one made the bad decision. Like, it affected everybody. It affected everybody. And when you got jealousy and hate, that's why I say, when it came down to Juk and Dolph, like people keep saying it's Yo Gotti and Dolph, it was Juk and Dolph. When you got Juk and Dolph situation, it had to be some level of hate there, For him to drop this bread, right? Either he seriously underestimated them boys, or he hated them. Because common sense would have said, this is a bad decision. Common sense would have said that, this is a bad decision. But I told y'all, it's a few things that override common sense. And jealousy, envy, hate, clout chasing are those things. Whenever a person's decision is rooted in jealousy, envy, hate, or clout chasing, common sense is going to get pushed all the way to the fucking back. And look what happened since. Like, this shit is crazy. I be forgetting about Daddy-O. Daddy-O the one got the show still running.
I just don't feel like, Dolph get money.
Yeah, he was.
He could have been did the same shit them niggas did. That shit easy. Niggas call anybody. Hey, I got $100,000 on my head, and we'll have a lot of crash dummies doing some dumbass shit like that. You smell me? So that's just what I'm at with it. Like, come on, dog. Like, if he ain't do it, or if he ain't turn that, and he ain't like Dolph got some pussy ass niggas around him, because he got niggas like me, and he got other real niggas that, they can say nigga internet.
Did he just name himself, Did he just name himself like he was willing to die and go to prison about Dolph? Get the fuck out of here, Ralo. This nigga is crazy. I can't believe he just named himself.
But everything that I said on the internet really was true. He's talking about really stood on business. So, he could have did the same thing, what I'm saying.
A lot of people are just.
Can y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel? We trying to get to 20K, man. Like 1,000 away.
Because nobody knows how it even got this far. Do you feel like it was plain hatred?
I mean, on their end, I feel like even if it was the nigga Big Juk, for example, right? Yo Gotti name ain't came up in this shit none, right? His label CMG shit coming up, but what I'm saying, they didn't say Yo Gotti put the $100,000 hit, And y'all
Bro, it's
motherfuckers
not a real one, bro.
got a lot of fucking money. They saying Big Juke did this, right? Yo Gotti know the hustle. Yo Gotti knew from him, Dixon, 3 6 Mafia, and all the rest of these niggas how to hustle and make money. So even if it was Dolph, if it was internet beef or if it was rap beef or whatever, money came from this shit. You smell me? People bought into this shit. Don't play with me, play with your bitch. That motherfucker song streamed. Like me personally, if I thought I was dealing with a real gangster, I wouldn't even be bothering that nigga on the internet. If I'm bothering a nigga on the internet,
so Ralo was with him. He's Ralo this type to call you and be saying, yo, that's internet beef. That's it. Yo, that's sucker shit, Ralo. Ain't nobody. Ralo is the type that'll call a motherfucker and say, yo, you know we can make a lot of money if man you call each other bitches and I slap shit out. Like that's that new age. I don't even know what you call it. I call it sucker shit. Yo, I'm not willing to accept any level of disrespect from anybody in order to make some fucking money. I'm sorry, yo. These niggas, and that's how you can tell he's a rat. That's another characteristic of a person that'll tell on you. You willing to accept. You willing to jeopardize your morals and your principles for a couple of dollars? That's what we teaching our kids nowadays. We teaching our kids, yo, that you can jeopardize anything. Shit, look what you got going on in the music industry. People is willing to jeopardize their morals, their principles, their honor, their dignity for a couple of dollars. All you gotta do is put the work in. Your hard work pays off. What the fuck happened to that? What happened to hard work pays off? That's what we used to teach. Now everybody want to take shortcuts, because dissonant songs and making these fake beats, that's the shortcut. Nobody wants to put the hard work in, y'all. And I'm telling you, we're going to regret that, y'all. We're going to regret that in the future. They ain't trying to work. And you wonder why the workforce is like how it is. Nobody wants to put the work in. Everybody want easy money. And they willing to do whatever they gotta do to get it, even if it's being disrespected to the max.
I don't feel like that nigga a gangster. I'm playing with that nigga because I don't think that nigga no gangster. Real gangsters don't fuck with gangsters. You smell me? That shit automatically.
I just told you, Steve.
If you're a killer, I'm a killer. We know each other, man. I just don't think that it was no real super goddamn killer animosity between the nigga to my brother Dolph and the nigga Yo Gotti. That's my personal opinion.
I think been, yo. What are you talking about?
And made them a whole lot of fucking money, and then you got this old douchebag ass nigga Juke want to take the extra mile.
I see what he's saying.
He should have said that pussy ass down.
I don't think. See, that's the thing, yo. I don't think Juke. I don't think the beef wasn't between Gotti and Dolph. The beef was between Juke and Dolph. I think people use Gotti because Gotti was the name, Gotti was the rapper, but I don't think it was ever between, because Dolph didn't know Gotti. Whenever Dolph used to rap, he used to front your big brother. Dolph knew Juke. And it's another thing too, yo, when you talk about, I think Gotti is business minded. Gotti is business oriented. And you can't get money in beef. Can't do it. That's why all this happened how it happened. Yo, look at the domino effect. I'm sure Gotti took a major hit to the pockets behind all of this. A major hit. I think this was all Juke doing, yo. And that's why people say, yo, Gotti, Rico, see it. I don't think it is, yo. And if it was, it died with Juke. Gotti might be relieved. And it sounds crazy. But Gotti might be relieved that Juke is dead. Just because if Juke didn't die, Juke was going to sink the whole ship. He was going to sink the whole ship with his bad decision making. He couldn't separate from the streets. And you can't deal in high level business in the streets. The streets is going to override everything, y'all. We have seen that shit on too many occasions, yo. You can't have one foot in the streets and one foot in the industry. It ain't gonna work. It ain't going. You can't have 1 feet in the streets and 1 feet in anything else. It's either you fully invested or you not. It ain't no cut cards. And if you fully invested, accept anything that come with it. Accept any and everything that come with it. What's up, Sharice?
Based off songs, Jook and Dolph knew each other. They had a real relationship.
I mean, from what I see, I think maybe that. First I hear your bitch sister, I hear your bitch sister, huh? You still a sign? Yeah, I mean, you know, all that, but
I think so too.
In the whole nutshell of
Gabe.
money, you know, I'm thinking about the money aspect of it. God made a lot of money. Dolph made a lot of money. You know what I mean? And we got this middleman ass nigga Jook fucking both plays up. Cause now gotta goddamn hotter than a motherfucker. You got my boy in the motherfucking ground. Like, pussy ass nigga. Like, oh man, he in the ground too. So man,
And what Sean Cotton doing right now is instigating beef. Regardless if he already spoke on it or not, Sean Cotton right now is instigating beef.
Tell me, Ralo, why you saying this and that? You need to respect the dead. Nigga, I don't respect everybody that's dead. I don't respect it.
Oh my
I
God.
think some of these fuck niggas need to be put in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember, that's just my opinion. Not everybody got down crying and shit when somebody died. But what about all this pussy ass shit this individual was doing? Oh, so we just got a Muslim brother that they just killed on motherfucking live TV. Everybody knows this brother just got killed. The government did this. So obviously, I ain't the only one that feel like some people supposed to be in the ground. Although I don't think my Muslim brother's supposed to be in the ground, but some of these fuck niggas, it's been rude and it's law that some of these niggas need to be in the ground. So I don't want the goddamn motherfucking police, internet police. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use this against Ralo. Y'all say people supposed to be in the, y'all killing motherfuckers. So
we talked about that on the video when we talked about that situation.
You know, I don't respect him.
When he got sentenced to life, you were viral for saying you wish he would have got out.
Oh, it's my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's time to play when you do some shit like that, like nigga.
Yo, this nigga is crazy.
It's time to be out this motherfucker like Batman arriving.
Why is he perpetrating like he trying to die and go to jail about Dolph? Yo, he bluffing.
Shit, I ain't with all that, you know, understand and making sure nigga, you know, but Dolph's wife wanted justice in that way, so I ain't gonna go against her. You smell me? And I love her. You smell me? And she wanted justice in that manner that suits her. Some people believe in that. I mean, some people like law and order and shit like that. But when you was raised differently, like the law was always the opposition. So I just ain't been able to, you know, change my heart in that way.
So let me ask you this. Before you started rapping, you used to fund other rappers' careers?
I mean, in a way. I mean, all these rap niggas used to come ask to borrow money. You know, I ain't gonna put them out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these.
Yeah, no, we don't gotta say no names. We don't gotta say.
They know who they is. That's why they be not want to say nothing to me now. But guess what? I say, Cheesetv, Sean, whatever they want to call you. The moment these fuck niggas make me mad, I got camera footage of them nigga, I'm getting these nigga chains and shit back. I recorded it. Yep, I recorded it.
Sure, this nigga crazy. Where they find this nigga at?
Straight to say cheese.
So what would they ask for? They would ask for money, jewelry. What would they pay you back, or you didn't care to get the money back?
I ain't never one of them niggas would pay me back. They did songs and shit for me, and they, you know, posted my albums.
Yeah, he is.
Like, a lot of this shit, like
that's exactly what he doing. Got everything.
Like he got down. Did shit for me for free, nigga. You know how many times your girl came over there and got money out my apartment in Pakistan, and you know it was favor for favor. It was never I ain't never say, Boosie, you gotta give me no money back. He gonna tell the whole lot like this bitch. I mean, scream. I don't mean to call you no bitch, but like his girl came over there simply to get a blunt. Nigga, I don't even smoke blunts. Nigga, I had 1,000 pounds in the apartment. Why the a girl come over there and get a blunt? Nigga, you sit your girl all the way to to Pakistan to get a blunt for real. Man, get out of here, man. He lying. I ain't lying. I be telling the truth. That's why they don't be liking this shit I be saying, because I say shit other niggas wouldn't say. That goddamn time I'm trolling him. But when I was in jail, he was trolling me. Nobody ain't stopping him. So yeah, I'm out here trolling. I'm doing what I'm doing.
So wait, he sent this girl over there to get what exactly?
Liberty Mutual customized my car
Now
insurance.
he just said he ain't gonna put him out there.
The money I saved,
Let's see
I'm
what he
gonna get
do.
a wax figure myself.
He told me, hey, Ralo, I'm out of town right now. My girls, you'll make sure she gets some money. I said, boo, how much she need? He says, they get about 4,000-5,000. That's all she need. First of all, at this time, I ain't even getting my own whole 4,000-5,000. I'll get her a couple thousand, 2,000-3,000, go shopping here. So guess what I did? She came in that motherfucker. I counted out 5,000 to her. I'm like, okay, this will establish a good relationship between Boots and I. And don't get me wrong, I love Boots to death. I just be mad the nigga won't let me pull up with my paperwork. You know what I mean? And I think that's just only fair. But I guess because I don't did all this shit over them, it probably ruined. But I don't give a fuck no more.
Yo, why? See, that's the thing. He said that when I had a conversation with him. He said the same thing. Pull up on me. Yo, drop the paperwork. Drop the paperwork. Like, yo, Ralo, for people that don't know, Ralo got like 15 court dates that's sealed. Sealed. Drop the paperwork. And don't just drop any paperwork. Drop the paperwork pertaining to the arrest of Manu Jones. How did that happen? How did Manu Jones go to jail? He wasn't part of the indictment. And why is this you and him on this indictment? That's what we want to know. Don't just drop anything. Drop the paperwork in reference to how Manu Jones went to jail and why is it just you and him on the indictment. That's what we want to see. It's like, yo, you pull up on me. Pull up. Drop it. Everybody else do it. Drop it. Post it online. Let the bloggers and the YouTubers, shift through it, read through it. Post it online. Why is it, you know what I mean? If you want to clear his name, if Ralo want to clear his name, drop the work. That's all he got to do. Ain't nobody got to pull up. This is not 1962. You understand? Drop the bitch. As soon as you upload it, the whole world will see it. That's all he got to do. Yeah, he think he's slick. He think people stupid.
Cause shit, at that point, I be feeling like they ain't my friend anyway, so I don't
yeah, true, that was crazy.
How much would you give rappers at a time?
I mean, them niggas, certain niggas was asking for a lot of money. Some of them getting 50,000, some of them getting 25,000. That's different route niggas.
Knock on, you good.
Different monies. Niggas was fucked up out there. There wasn't no such thing.
They made eggs too.
PPP, and there wasn't no such thing as, all this streaming money that's going on, and YouTube checks probably were coming, but we definitely didn't know how to get it. We just not learning the game. You know what I mean?
It wasn't no Apple and Spotify.
Pandora.
This was around, this was around like live mixtapes and shit.
My mixtape, that Pill Spinnerella, we had to pay them.
You had to pay them to get the top slide. I remember that time. So word was getting around town that you could go to Ralo to fund you to help make shit look good, maybe a few dollars, maybe some jewelry, and you didn't mind helping people out.
I mean, it just don't. Bro, you gotta understand this. I was making so much goddamn money to the point where that shit was like just crazy. Like, you gotta think about it. I might go in the club and a nigga might be done call me. He like, Ralo, coming down the road. Now I got your money. You might owe me 50,000, 100,000, whatever. Depends on how much I would give him. And I was like, just meet me in the club. He might meet me in the club with his 50,000. But you gotta think about it. I already still got his pack at the house. I can just get him that. So I go in the club and I can throw all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I still got that pack. I still got my people that's ready to rebuild. I got loads of this shit, so it really didn't matter. You smell me? Although, I was real, particular with my money, like, cause I really value relationships. You smell me? So it wasn't there for me to give this rapper 50,000 or 5,000 or 20,000 or 100, because that I was setting up on my chessboard for all of us to win. You smell me? Win together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no goddamn when a nigga call me a rat, these niggas scared to goddamn come around and this nigga say that this he say she say shit. I don't give a fuck who said something. Come to me and let me show you. You smell me?
Drop it.
You know, some shit just ain't for the internet. But sometimes I get mad and I just post it.
You do everything on the internet.
So you feel like some of the guys that you helped out in the beginning stages, they didn't keep it real with you later on.
It be what it is.
Crazy. Like, nigga, I'd have never thought some of these niggas be on the type of time they be on. You smell me? Like, these niggas be so much of cowards. These niggas don't know how to be their own man. These niggas kept out with another.
You're mad because niggas cut him off because he told. Like, how you... Yo, Ralo was... Yo, this boy is delusional, man. How you gonna get mad because you told the world you wasn't a rat, then turned around and ratted, and you think people still supposed to be your friend? People still supposed to be your friend. Man, get the fuck out of here, Ralo. You gotta step into reality, my nigga.
Motherfuckers say about them. They ain't their own man. So if they say, oh, this person don't fuck with Ralo, oh, I ain't gonna fuck with him. You ain't your own man. You smell me? I'm telling Boots to come see the paperwork. On public and slam, every one of you niggas that think I did some lame shit like that, come on over here and let me show you. I'm saying it in a general statement. I'm giving everybody an invitation. Like, hey, you see Boosie wanna do it, you come do it, you come do it. And then another nigga, oh, he ought to say this, ought to say that.
He told me to come do it.
He say, she say, the black and white ain't gonna lie. You smell me?
He wanted me to ride all the way to Atlanta to see his paperwork.
Like that shit almost fuck with my brain and make me like fuck with my mental to the point where I be like, man, fuck everybody. It's up. I don't care about what the fuck niggas say. Nigga gonna say Ralo to internet. So you my motherfucking friend. So what it matter? Maybe if you was my friend, I'd probably listen to you. But you want to support me in private and talk to me in private, and you don't want to support me publicly. Fuck you.
So you feel like not even just Boosie.
Boosie didn't rat on my mic, man.
When I guess the phone call leaked or whatever, he went on Vlad saying what he said. You feel like that kind of hurt your reputation just a little bit.
It hurt me.
Where certain rappers don't want to stand next to you.
It hurt me, my feelings to the highest, to the core. You smell me? I personally feel like, you know, in this life, that's the worst shit you can be called. You smell me? So I be on some shit like, oh, you called me that? No. When a nigga say I'm internet nigga, that shit don't bother me. Nigga, I got called a rat, so I'm mad. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he
like,
is
y'all already called me the worst shit in the world. So now I be mad as fuck. So when niggas, when I be telling them, go back and listen to the phone call.
They definitely weird on.
Understand? I said it bluntly. I made it just for them to make it seem like I knew these people. So if I made it seem like I knew these people, then obviously I was making some shit up. But you take this one part, I made it juicy for them, and now you make this shit like, oh, he said he made it. Nigga, the whole phone call, I'm telling you, 400,000. I'm sorry, bro. You didn't know I was trying to pay a nigga for this shit ain't work. And now we're talking about 7 years later now. It's 7, 8 years later, and we haven't found out one person that's locked up for Ralo. I even heard a nigga say some shit like, oh yeah, he gave people up, but when they said he had to testify, he didn't want to move forward. Pussy ass nigga, that ain't how the feds work.
Yo, he's a goddamn lie. Yo, see this is what Ralo was banking on. So Ralo told on a civilian. Now this civilian is never going to come out because he probably scared of Ralo for one. So he is never going to come out and say, man, Ralo told on me. When he gave Giddo the paperwork and Ralo pressed him about the paperwork, he lied. You understand? Giddo was like, damn, how you the one gave me the paperwork? Why you go act like he ain't told on you? So he's preying on the fact that the guy he actually told on, a guy by the name of Manu Jones, a party promoter in the Atlanta area, he's never going to come out and say that Ralo told on me. You understand? But Ralo never mentions this man. Whenever he gets to talk, he never mentions him. He never mentions him. But it's in black and white. I showed y'all. I still got the video up. It's in black and white.
About 98% of federal cases don't go to trial, period. And second of all, I had
it's in black and white.
Doug Samuel, Andrew Finland. I had the top 3 lawyers of the time right still Drew Finley and Don Simon would have made sure I walked out that motherfucking door.
So that's the issue. The issue was the conflict. It was a conflict. It was a conflict of interest. So, because of the conflict of interest, Ralo couldn't get a deal. It's basically like anything any information that we got in this hearing can't benefit you. But they got information that led to an arrest. That don't take away what you did, Ralo. Ralo got so mad that he tried to take the lawyer. He tried to get the state's attorney thrown off the case for prosecution misconduct. That's how all of it came to light. He didn't get a deal. He was upset. He felt like he was done wrong because y'all made an arrest. And he tried to get the prosecutor kicked off the case.
So, what I'm saying here
Exactly.
is, hell yeah, like, it's so much bullshit going on. Let me tell this per. Oh, he left nigga on his phone. Nigga, back then we were using flip phones. It ain't enough for me to go to the store and get a fucking flip phone for $15 and pay a $30 card. You think for 1 second me making $5-10 million that I'm finna let the feds get a phone with some damn crime in it? What the fuck is you? Is you stupid? I ain't make $5-10 million being an idiot.
This nigga crazy.
So for a motherfucker to even think, these motherfuckers ain't even thinking straight because they don't even know how the feds roll. The feds don't even do shit like that.
I forgot what the audio said. I think the audio was something like, you pretended you told on some. It was some. I don't know. What was? Give us a rollback on the audio again that came out while you were in the feds.
The brother called me. First of all, I'm on the cell phone.
That's my man, Jones, Sean.
Jailhouse call. It was never a jailhouse call. Y'all just perceiving it as a jailhouse call because this nigga had on like a wire or something. Because I'm making sure he ain't recording me because I'm on Queen phone. You smell me? So he could never been recording me like like out in public. He had a motherfucking little thing on and he would record. He put me on speakerphone.
Yeah, Muslim brother called him out about that.
So he telling me because at first we was gonna pay an officer. Cause the motherfucking prosecutor wrote like, hey Ralo, the prosecutor wrote Brian Steele and like, if I give up the officer who brought me the cell phone, then they'll give me a reduction on my sentence. So I'm like, shit,
what?
He called the officer.
What? If you bring them a cell phone that an officer brought in, they're gonna give you a reduction off your sentence? Wow. I never heard that before.
So I get me a cell phone. I call the officer. I'm like, look, I'm gonna give you $250,000 for you to go on this motherfucker and tell these people you brought me their phone. Cause I know if you get some paperwork on me saying I told on you, you're gonna tell the world I told on you. So I called John Doe. I made sure John Doe went to the motherfucking officer and tried to pay the officer $250,000. He tried to do anything. The officer said, hell nah, Ralo. I ain't finna take no motherfucking charge. So right out back. If we go back to the big facts interview of me in jail, I'm telling the world like I can get out now if this nigga come forward. If you go back to the big facts interview, just look, I kept saying I can get out right now and shout to come forward. I'm telling the officer, I'm trying to throw shots at the officer like, come on, hit these $250,000 and help me get on up out this motherfucker.
Yo, so crazy. You see what I'm saying, yo? Ralo was trying to do anything possible to get from under that case. Like, yo, it's different if you get locked up with co-defendants and you got a fall guy. But when you trying to get people that ain't got nothing to do with your case, and you just trying to pay anybody, yo, Ralo would have paid one of us. He would have paid one of us, yo, to take his... It didn't matter who he was going to pay. Anybody. He'd have paid me. Yo, I got 20 feet down. You take this case. Like, yo, nah, bro. Like, that's not how that works. Now, if you got co-defendants, like, you know, they was already tied into it. All right, yo, you take no harm, no foul. But you sitting here trying to bring anybody into your case to get them up under your case, Ralo, is insane to me. That's insane to me. But yet, he come on for the feds, still talking this tough Tony shit. And it's like, yo, you wasn't even trying to do the bids you just did. So why are you acting like... I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe he's just doing it for clout. Maybe because that shit makes zero sense to me. Like, you would have thought he'd have came home totally different. He'd have came home totally different. You ain't trying to go
with a load. This smell me? If you get if this nigga saying that
Yeah, he did
if
wrong.
you saying you getting this low from this nigga and you get him 400,000, he turn himself in and he gone, you automatically finna get it.
I'm glad, bro. He should have reached out to you, Heather.
Ass nigga that. And guess what? He tried to edit the car. I was like, yeah, you did what you did. Fuck nigga up. I told you what I did, and it was nothing more than that. That's what it was.
I can believe that, Jimmy.
And when I say I made it juicy, guess what the nigga saying? He tried. Everybody ain't listening to that portion of the conversation. Everybody like, okay, he made it juicy for them people. So that was went on. That was a conversation.
Because you know he was wrong, bro. It hurt him.
You went live and you said that you don't want to be an old rapper like
it hurt him. He can't get over it.
Boosie didn't take that too lightly. Boosie flexed his muscles a little bit. He says that every weekend I'm touching one, I'm getting 150,000 cash.
Man,
you know, but why poke at Boosie though, man? Why say something like that?
Because he was fucking with me while I was in jail, and I don't forget that shit. Like niggas that been in jail, right? Bitches will get on the phone and they'll hang up the phone in your face. Hoes cheating on you out here. Hoes be motherfucking spending your money, stealing from you, trying you, doing all this lame ass shit. And some of these bitch ass niggas, they be running out with your money. And we don't forget that shit. You smell me? And I just didn't forget none of this shit Boosie did to me while I was in jail. He was clowning me while I was down. So I just said, okay, I'm gonna clown that pussy ass when I get out. That's what I'm gonna do. If the nigga don't sit down and have a conversation, because I came to him kindly. Hey, let's have a conversation.
Hey, yo, he was somebody go so bad.
Got Beyonce, motherfucking Mary J. Blige, my favorite singer. R. Kelly, my favorite motherfucking male singer. Like, all these different people, it's over 40 years old, over 50 years old. I wasn't saying everybody that's old shouldn't rap. I'm just saying me. You gotta think about it. I lead the whole Muslim community. You smell me?
No route guidance active at the moment.
Big Maybach things going on.
So goddamn. So I'm not saying every motherfucker that's over this age shouldn't rap. I'm just saying me because I'm leading the whole Muslim community, and rapping is haram. That means like a lot ain't pleased with rappers. So I'm saying at a certain age in my life, I want to just be able to, you know, practice my religion and do the right thing by him, because me doing this rap shit ain't doing nothing but leading my people in the wrong direction. Just remember, that's just me. That's just what I believe in.
Yeah.
And every Muslim every Muslim on earth.
Yeah, Boosie definitely flawed.
Myself to Lil Durk and all this go for all of us. We don't post a rap. We really don't.
Oh yeah. That's I don't know.
Yeah, well, you know, Boosie responded. He tweeted. Like I said, he's making 150 a weekend.
Hold up, back to that. Let's get back to that 150. Boosie ain't making up motherfucking 150,000 a week. Crazy, man. You heard what you said? 150,000.
It's believable. I can see him doing the show Friday, Saturday, Sunday, some after parties. I can see that.
Ain't nobody getting booked Friday, Saturday, Sunday for a whole 20, 30 years. Nobody.
I think Boosie's a legend. I think in places like South Carolina, Mississippi.
Legend. Listen, let me tell you something. Do you know how much? I just got booked at the same motherfucking places Boosie got booked at. And guess what? That motherfucker with this smile, they can't afford to pay him that much money and generate that type of revenue at that dope crazy, man.
I think Boosie has a large range of fans, man, from kids to people in their 50s, man. I think a lot of
he might have taken off YouTube.
I'm not taking
He not making it on no show, son. I don't give a damn what you say. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a nigga ain't making no 50,000 Friday, 50,000 Saturday,
definitely hate
$50,000 Sunday. It's not happening.
You don't see him getting 30 a show and then 20 after parties. You don't see that? I think it's believable.
Not at the shit that he been to, because I was there. And they on and with my little goddamn
he probably got 3.
I charged 20 for the show, and I charged 10 for the after party. It was a 30 ball, right? So I did it that Friday, and I did it that Saturday. I made me a 60. And guess what? This motherfucker was packed out. Nobody couldn't even get in that motherfucker. So what I'm saying, it's impossible.
What you mean it's old? How old is it? It just came out. Came out couple of
promoters
hours
tell
ago.
you they can't make that type of money in that type of venue. It's just
I get,
impossible.
I get
Can't
it,
be
but I'm
that
saying
old.
like
He's
Boosie's
just
the
asking
ultimate
recent
hustler like
questions.
yourself. He's gonna go to Mississippi and get 10 features, charging $5,000 a piece. That's what that's 50. It's like it's so many ways.
What you mean? You saying no?
I'm sorry. I ain't hating on no
What are you
nigga.
talking about,
I
OG?
love
You're not
Boosie,
making sense,
and I
bro.
love you, but I'm just facing reality here. You'll be lucky to get a show every week nowadays. Money is fucked up. First of all, it's not
The economy is
Now, what
fucked
are you
up.
talking
It's
about? Yo,
not
this
gonna
video,
happen.
this, you know, what you mean? It's old. Like, it's not old. The interview just came out. Interview just came out, yo. 6 hours ago. 6 hours ago. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? This is the second interview he did. I get it. Hey, whatever, yo. Whatever you saying. Goddamn fucking computer froze. Jesus Christ. Goddamn OG fuck around with you, man. Hold on, man. Talking about this old. Fuck ain't nothing old about this goddamn interview. Can't take this shit out my fucking screen. Close program. Hold up, y'all. I got OG messed up the damn live. Coming talking nonsense. What the fuck? I turn my whole computer off. Jesus Christ. Yeah, ain't nothing. Yeah, he coming trolling. OG, this the second day in a row you was trolling, man. You starting to get like HO. I mean, how he been speaking on Boosie getting 150 a show when that shit just happened the other day. That just happened the other day. And you talk about you just a Ralo fan. You like the fake and phony. Just keep supporting them, yo. I ain't telling you not to support the fake and phony. Keep supporting them niggas. Pop his music. You know? Pop his motherfucking music, pimping. The boy's a fraud. You know? All I want him to do is admit what he did. If he admit what he did, I'd never make another video about Ralo. Ever. All he gotta do is admit what he did and be like, yeah, I'm flawed, shit for that. How am I confusing people? Explain. I think I elaborate everything I say. I think I elaborate on it pretty well. Explain confusing people. How?
My husband and I are going through IVF treatments now. It could be our only chance to have a family. But Donald Trump's plan.
I made several videos on what?
Charging $5,000 a piece. That's 50.
He said he can't admit it.
It's like
You're not making sense. You sound confusing people. They said you're not biased.
I ain't hating on no nigga. I love Boosie and I love you, but I'm just facing reality here.
I don't think anybody's confused but you, yo.
Nowadays, money is fucked up. First of all, it's not.
The economy is fucked up.
It's not gonna happen, Sean. I don't care.
Hell
what
yeah,
you
Wayne.
say. It's nobody can convince me that. You smell me? Because I know what club. You know, you only got selected clubs that even open on Sundays. You smell me? Like clubs got their own nights. You got selected clubs. The best night of a motherfucking club week is a Saturday. That's the best. That's his strongest day. That's all our strongest day in reference to club. People still got to work on Fridays. People still got to go to school on Fridays. Sunday, that is the church day. No matter what you say across avoid. Saturday is the only day that we have power in clubs.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, hitter.
He get no motherfucker. Guess what?
Long as you don't troll.
Now,
Long as whatever you saying is based on, you know, facts. Shit, we can, you know, me and my man Bloodline get into it all the time. Man, Raceky get into it. Man,
no 50,000. That motherfucker this little.
The fuck yo been at? I ain't saying
and
nothing.
then you gotta think about it. BG on the ticket, so they had to goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know, it's impossible. We in the Maybach here. It's only 4 people can fit in this motherfucker. For you to sit up here and say it was 10 motherfuckers in there, nah, it's impossible. I don't care what you say. Yeah, nobody can convince me of that.
So, but he did shoot a jab.
What the hell you think that anyway?
I mean, 3 days a week, knowing him doing features, going to, I'm thinking he's talking all money all around the board. It could be believable. Feature money, after parties, and then the main concert. I think we get
let's do the math. Let's just, you saying how much you saying he getting for the show?
Between 30 to 40.
All right. You think he got that Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Then the after party, 10,000. Let's start with Friday. So that's 10. That's 40,000. 30 plus 10, and then another 10 on features. I think he could do that twice a week. Because
so now we down to 100.
We live in the South, bro. Boosie's a legend, bro. We can't play that.
I didn't peep that got everything. He really is.
They are.
People calling my phone right now. Hey, I'll show you in person, but I ain't gonna tell you who they are. Niggas is broke right now. Go to the club. Scribbles ain't even making money right now.
Yo,
I'm telling you.
What the fuck? Yo, he said he'd show up in person. So somebody reached out to him for money. Hey, yo, Ralo. Yo, where they find this guy? Somebody reached out to him for money, another rapper. He said, I'll show you in person. But we better put it on camera. Shit. Like, yo, this Ralo was crazy, man. Hold up. Let me get back a little more.
Between 30 to 40.
All right. You think you got that Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Then the after party, 10,000. Let's start with Friday. So that's 10. That's 40,000. 30 plus 10, and then another 10 on features. I think he could do that twice a week.
Man, Boosie selling feet because Boosie feed the streets.
So
this the thing, yo. This was Sean not mentioning. Boosie is always gonna make money because Boosie did with the streets. So he didn't even set it. I do a feature 7,500. I might can do 3 of them a day. Like, yo, Boosie is gonna make some money, yo, because he's not the rapper that's gonna charge you $30K for a feature. He might do it for 5. You do 4 of them, that's 20,000 in a day. You can, and I don't know how his mind work or how quick he write, but shit, that shit possible. That shit definitely possible. I know he said he did features for 7,500 for the streets. Yeah, easy. And Baltimore. It's always gonna be money in Baltimore for Boosie.
Bro, we live in the South, bro. Boosie's a legend, bro. We can't play that. From Carolina, from the
broke right now.
They are.
People calling my phone right now. Hey, I'll show you in person, but I ain't gonna tell you who they are. Niggas is broke right now. Go to the club. Scribbles ain't even making money right now.
Yo said niggas is broke right now. I'll tell you in person. Yo, rappers, do not reach out to Ralo for no money. Like, this nigga's gonna show everybody. Like, that is fucked up, yo. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, it's a fucked up time. If you ain't making money off YouTube and views and screens and shit, you fucked up. Jobs is fucked up. Did you just not see that motherfucking the whole 300 just got fired?
Yeah,
what I'm saying, son, it's a fucked up time, and he is not making that money right now. I don't care what nobody say. Is it possible?
What they just talking about for show?
So after that statement, he took a jab at your rap career.
Oh yeah, he can say what? They can say I don't know how to rap. I don't give a damn. They studied back. They finna give me another.
Yeah, he instigating. He been instigating the whole interview.
I'm finna get I'm about that money. I don't care what nobody. In my
yeah,
brain,
I saying that.
I got a certain vision that I'm trying to do. I'm focused on this goal, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't care. like he can say I don't know how to rap, but shit, it's a whole motherfucking lot of people listening to me. And when I go in the club, I say, shit, pop shit. The whole club said, swear I can't stop shit. So obviously, some in there going good for me, you know?
What I mean, do you even care about rap though? Because sometimes you do say that.
Bro, I learned, you know, me personally, I'm just so what I'm saying is I got a certain goal in my head, and I got a certain amount of money. I got a certain amount of money that I'm trying to get to make sure that I secure this bag for the rest of my life. And what I'm
Boosie a hustler, man.
is I'm gonna make $10,000 a day without the rap game for the rest of my life, so I can lead my kids. So in my brain, if I gotta go do this interview, I gotta go do this show, I gotta go do this feature, I gotta go do this road promo, I gotta go do this. I'm not even focused on a motherfucker saying that about rap. Like, that's the least of my worry. Okay, they say I need 15 songs for this album, 15 songs for this album. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in this motherfucking booth, I'm gonna make the best 15 songs for each album, and I'm gonna get the money. They worried about all this shit. I think every human being around this bitch got their own art. Sean got his own art. She got her own art. I got my own art. So my picture that I paint might not be pleasing to your eyes, but it's pleasing to somebody motherfucking eyes. I don't like the Mona Lisa, but guess what? A lot of motherfuckers buying it and looking into it. So his opinion is just like everybody else. Shit. Some people love me. Some people team Ralo. Some people team Boosie. Some people team both of us. You know, I don't want to get it fucked up like I just hate Boosie. I just hate the shit he did.
You said you made $8 million off the rap game.
Yep, I smoked they boots. I killed them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sold no dope. So
hey, old man, that's how I be feeling too, old man.
Game. You know what I'm saying? Whether
I used to like Ralo.
Rap game. This rap game got me this. Whether goddamn I met
you know,
Dirt,
Wayne, that's what
rapping.
niggas doing now. It's wild.
Rapping.
I never do
all
it.
These dudes that gave me money rapping. I made 21 rapping. Not saying they rappers and saying they discrediting them, but shit, all of this money came from the rap game. So what I did was I ended up I had a duplex right here that they ain't get. I bought them up for $38,000. I sold that bitch for $170,000
when did it happen?
without anything, without doing anything.
When did I ever sacrifice my integrity for views?
So when I sold that, I bought the apartments. Boom. I put a little money with it, bought the apartments. I bought this lot. Lil Dirt gave me $40,000. I put $60,000 out my pocket.
Yeah, court cases. What you talking about? You ain't talking about the same thing I'm talking about.
$100,000. I bought this lot. Lil Baby gave me $50,000. I put another $50,000 with it. They got me this lot for $100,000. Then my mama house, I ended up cashing out on that. I had dropped Political Prisoner, and Empire sent me a check. So let's just keep going. So I had like $3 to $4 million in property. PPP hit. Everything that was $1 ended up being $2. So these $4 million just.
Yo, how didn't the feds confiscate this stuff? So you mean to tell me, yo, he went through all that whole Fed thing and he was able to keep everything? Hold up, Ralo, man. Hold up. Yo, Ralo got unsealed them documents, man. How was Ralo able to keep everything when he got arrested by the feds? Some of that shit was supposed to be confiscated. At least that's what they do to everybody else. They take cars, they take apartments, they take land. They take everything that was made from drug proceeds. That's what they do. That's what they normally do. He talking about he still got all this property and got all these. Even Diddy got it right. So how is Ralo able to keep all these things? Maybe Ralo, I don't know, Ralo. He might got to dig more into that paperwork.
You smell me? And then I'm still getting text ceremony, I'm still doing promo and shit like that. And that was when I was in jail. You smell me? So what I'm saying.
Washington's way isn't working for Pennsylvania, but Rob Mercuri is ready to step up and deliver. Costs are up. Inflation isn't going away.
Yes, possible.
Yeah, I milked their ass. That's how I got it. And they come over here and I showed them too. And now I'm probably worth like a good 12 because I bought that plaza over there. I'm finna build on top of that. And I'm gonna be down there a 20 ball because they let me put 2 levels on that bitch. So yeah, baby, the money coming and it coming from the rap game.
Well, you was in jail at your lowest. You spoke on it before. You speak on it a lot, actually, but you really don't say too much about it. You say that a lot of people that you expected to look out for
shit
you,
crazy.
they didn't.
Right.
Are these rappers? Is it family?
I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's both. But you know, like my thing is, none of these niggas don't owe me shit. But the niggas that owed to me, I really highly expected them to pay me. Cause I ain't never did no lying shit. I did the right thing by my people. You smell me? I wouldn't have ever expected a nigga to run off on me.
How much did you keep saying that too? How much money was stolen from you while you were locked up?
About $5 million.
Oh my God.
About $5 million.
And have you seen these guys? Like you told me you
Yeah.
forgive them in the last interview, but did
Yo,
really
once
forgive
you
them?
go to jail, you might kiss that money goodbye. I ain't gonna lie. Motherfuckers is not paying that shit. He was a goddamn fool. He probably got some money back, but you gonna take a major loss. You got money on the streets and you go to jail. Straight up and down.
Look at me. Like they been dodging me. So rap niggas ain't only dodging me, them niggas dodging me. And so and then, you know, when that little rat shit came, you know, all of these niggas use that as an excuse.
Yeah,
So
straight up,
how
y'all ain't
come
chalk
you
that shit
stay
up.
the fuck around me? You smell me? Because certain rappers know they ain't never sent me no money, and they know I sent them money. They know I would have sent them money if they was in the position that I was in. You smell me? And then the rest of these niggas that owe me money, these niggas, I was on one of somebody's page, and I seen one of the niggas comment up on the ATL Top 20. I'm like, what the fuck? So I went on my page to see if the nigga was up on there. He went up on there. I typed the name, and that shit said I'm blocked. I'm like, nigga, you owe me money. Block me. You smell me? Like, they be high, bro. Like, that shit's lame sucker shit. Cause my kids and my wife and my people needed that money. You smell me?
So was
Yeah,
this money
straight
that
up.
was stashed away at only a place that they knew about it, and
Nah,
they
it was
just
packs I had gave them. Like, I might have gave this nigga 50 pounds. I might have gave this nigga 30 pounds. Like, I had thousands of pounds of weed. I had a lot of bricks. I had shit, you know what I'm saying? I was giving it out. And I had a piece of paper where everybody owed me certain money and shit that I knew I kept giving them. You smell me? So I already knew in my head, like, if anything happened to me, I'm still $5 million up. I know my girl can at least collect at least 3 of them, and I could have took care of my damn self. I wouldn't have never needed no money from none of these people.
But so it seems as if these individuals thought you were going for a long time.
I thought I was gone forever. I did too. I thought I was gone forever too.
So I mean, look, I mean, your lifestyle hasn't changed. I mean, you're sitting in a Maybach right
Yeah,
now.
Cash,
This is
but that's
legendary,
you already know
actually.
niggas don't pay. Just cause of pull, you already know, but niggas do not be paying. You might get a portion. If a nigga owe you 5 bands, you fuck around and get a stack, 1,500. Like going around trying to track all that money down, that's just almost like a waste of time for real.
I mean, when I was there, Lamborghinis, trucks, it was everything you could think of. I mean, the new store you just
Did
bought. When you got
Sure the
out,
fuck
did you have
did.
to start all the way from zero, or did you kind of have a little put
No,
else?
I actually started from zero. You smell me? I started from zero. That folk took everything from me, and all these niggas ran off on me. So like, you know, Empire was sending me money. I just invested that shit in real estate. I really was investing. I was
Put that shit on your commissary.
investing in real estate due to the fact that I thought people
That's
was
the
gonna
best
run
you
off
can.
on me.
That's the
They
most you can
already
ask
ran
for.
off, so I'm like,
If you catch a bit and niggas owe you, the most you can ask for is niggas put it on your commissary throughout the years. Yeah, man, you always got ace in the hole, man. Shit, call yo, tell him send me $100, shit like that.
I don't know how much time I'm sitting in this bitch. So when I was investing in this real estate, I ain't never known that, you know, we'll have COVID, and I ain't never know that, you know, money was gonna just be like that. This same shit that was $20,000 over here. That shit $400,000 right now. You smell me? So I would have never thought that type of shit occurred. So the good Lord just blessed me with investing my money, and I learned how to build shit. You smell me? I learned how to get with contractors. I learned how to go to Lowe's. I learned how to put foundation down. I was expecting you to come back out here today, and I was gonna show you the whole new
Man,
career.
straight up.
Brand new now.
Yeah, you sent me a picture of it. It looks totally different.
Complete.
That shit look good. So you started from zero, man. I mean, I know when you got out, Lil Baby, you said Dirk sent you money. Do you still talk to the Gucci?
I just seen Gucci in the club.
Yo, let me say this, y'all. Yo, cause these niggas be pissing me off. Starting for zero. Like, what is starting from zero? Because Boosie done said it, Ralo done said it, Wallo done said it. Like, yo, are you really starting from zero when niggas is giving you 50,000, 40,000, 10,000, 30,000? Like, yo, is that starting from zero? Because they say that, right? And they say it to be relatable to other guys like us that really got to start from zero. You feel me? Like, yo, that is not the same. Like, I had a conversation with my man earlier. We was talking about Wallo. And how Wallo, you know, Wallo, and salute to Wallo, this ain't no shade, this just real. How he always talk about, y'all did 20 years from prison, and I came home and I built this up. But it's like, bro, you had help, my nigga, a major help. Now, always say, yo, the leader is the man with the plan. Wallo had the plan. But a plan without resources is it's like faith without works. That shit dead. So yeah, Wallo had the plan, you know, but you had a cousin that was damn near in the door. And he knew Meek Mills, all these niggas in Philly. So all you gotta do is upload a video and them niggas are gonna share it. So it's like, yo, you can't really put yourself in the same position as one of us that went to prison and really came home with nothing. You feel me? Like, motherfucker might give you $100, $200, but yo, you talking about 50,000, 40,000, 60,000. Like, yo, that is not starting at zero, yo. That's not zero. Yeah, you still deserve credit because you took that money, you made it do what it do, but you can't say you started at zero. Maybe started at 30. You understand? But not zero, yo. Like, yo, that amount of money, yo, given to you when you coming home, or just having that outlet, or having that family member, or having that girl, whoever it is, that got influence already. Though they don't know what to do with it, but they got the following. They got 300,000 followers of people following them. They got friends that got millions of followers. Like, that's not the same, yo, as starting from zero. And I know Wallo, he says that a lot. Like, yo, that's not really zero, bro. Like, niggas already knew Gilly. Yeah, you had the plan. Definitely had the plan. But zero, that's misleading, yo. That's misleading. Right, Gilly already had the clout. Like, I remember when they first started, Meek Mills was sharing damn near everything he posted. Meek Mills already was in the millions of followers at that time.
Man, all the world. You can't. Gucci just a different type of person, but he gave me a hug. We embraced each other. We gave each other smiles. Me and his wife, we was real cool. Like, we.
See, that's 300. That's crazy. That's not zero, yo. You give me 300,000, we ready to get rich.
Great vibes and whatnot. So, I mean, I know the internet be always saying we against each other and all that other sucker shit, but I just seen this man at 2 Chainz party with QCP, and we just hugged and dapped each other up.
Who did with Snow Bunnies?
I told him that he happy as fuck that I'm out, and he happy that my situation worked out.
OG, I ain't responding to you no more, yo.
If he don't fuck with you, he would have told your ass right in the club. No matter how many niggas you with, no matter how gangster you with, he would have told your ass, nigga, I don't fuck with you. Get the fuck out about me. So,
Yeah. Rich homie Quan passed away. Super unexpected.
Very unexpected.
We know y'all had history.
Yeah, for real.
Things happen. People have disagreements. You went to the funeral to pay your respects. But like I said, you're the most hated. So everything you do, people are gonna grab the good and bad from it. It was, he was there on live, not showing his respects. It was, he was there with Boosie. He could have sat down with him there. How was the whole Rich?
Yeah, he instigating the whole shit.
And
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, y'all. We go live every day at 11 p.m. Every day, Monday through Sunday. You ain't gotta worry about no notification. We gonna be live.
The whole not be.
You want to support the platform? Cash App Baltimore swag at the bottom.
When I was in prison,
Salute to Charlene.
I was over the Muslim call in several places, and like with being that person, you got a certain way you have to walk. Even out here, I be still doing crazy shit that I ain't pleased with, and I know my Lord ain't pleased with. But I called that man while I was in that state of mind, and I told him like we killing this beef, and he was highly honored to do that. You smell me? And I had to go pay my respect to his funeral because that's just the right fucking thing to do. And quite honestly, bro.
Yo, that man clout chased that man funeral, man. That shit was clout chasing at its core. Yo, for one, who knew that Ralo and Rich Homie Quan had beef? I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know that until Ralo told us that. How many people knew that Ralo and Rich Homie Quan had problems? Maybe I just didn't know. But I that wasn't nothing that was broadcast. It wasn't like Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan. Like, I ain't know that. Like, I think he clout chased that boy whole funeral. You said it was on YouTube? Yeah, I ain't know. I still think he clout chased the whole funeral. The boy was live the whole fucking funeral. And then he said, well, y'all ain't said nothing to the family. Like, yo, come on, bro. Like, is you serious? How you gonna compare yourself to the family?
All the people that I seen posting him when none of these people at this man funeral. Like, bro, if you would have seen the back, because the camera's only showing the front, bro. If you would have seen the whole top, not one soul was at the top.
Oh, okay.
The whole back of us, nobody went down. And you smell me? Like, I just feel like it should have been more people down. You smell me? You had the DC Young Fly, you had the Rocco, you had the Youngs Road, you had myself, and you had Bootsy. Those was the most popular faces that I seen there. And then online, it was just, everybody was just Rich Homie Quan. You know what I'm saying? And it really hurt my heart that, it wasn't a lot of people there like
that. From the whole fucking sitcom.
And
sure
then,
the fuck did.
You got to think about it, like, when I got up, because, I was with a lot of my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Boosie sat right behind me. Out of respect for this man's funeral, I gave my word that I wasn't even going to approach Boosie about that situation. You smell me? It's like the place.
But you sent the cameraman at him. Did y'all see when Ralo sent the cameraman to Boosie at the funeral? Like, man, I know, man, you're a man of integrity. Would you mind if you and the brother Ralo sit down and have a conversation? Boosie looked at that nigga like, yo, you serious? Like, yo, the man tried to set up a sit-down conversation at Rich Homie Quan funeral. Then got online and said that the whole world wanted to see us sit down. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, this man is, yo, Ralo got like a preschool education, y'all. Like, I started at 5th grade. I didn't drop it down to preschool. Like, something is wrong with this man mentally. And a lot of things he says make zero sense. Zero. Like, nobody was thinking about a Ralo and Boosie sit down at Rich Homie Quan funeral. I don't think it was one person in attendance saying that, dang, yo, it'd be nice if Ralo and Boosie can sit down and have a conversation. Like, yo, seriously, yo, I don't think it was not one attendee at the funeral sitting back while they was reading the eulogy and doing what they was doing and was thinking like, dang, it would really be nice if Ralo and Boosie had a talk today. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. Ralo a wild ass nigga.
You live, you know where I live.
Then we're gonna go up to a minute. We ain't gonna do the whole joint.
An
hour.
So, like, I just think that ain't even, like, what we got going on and what was said is not a conversation that can last 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? This is a conversation where you need to sit down and we need to read this shit together and see what occurred or not. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't think this is real, we possibly need to go to this courthouse and I pay the money and you pay the money and we print this paperwork out and you just read for yourself. You feel me? So, like, that wasn't even the place to be done because we really need to get to the nitty gritty of this. You smell me? So
yeah, I seen that.
That portion, but it was an honor to see him there. You smell me? Because
that's what it's looking like.
And I love Boosie, so I ain't gonna sit up here and act like goddamn I ain't hurt from the situation, and it just fucked that man because I really honestly love the brother. You smell me? Like I appreciated him for even doing a song when I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated him for saying Free Ralo. All that shit meant something to me. So I ain't gonna sit up here and act like he just a straight up fucked up ass fuck nigga. You smell me? I'm team him, but I'm still gonna always goddamn stand on business when it come down to the truth and the lie. You smell me? I ain't gonna let no nigga lie on me. You smell me?
Yeah. It was told to me that a lot of rappers stopped answering for Rich Homie Quan before he died.
Man, none of these niggas was fucking with Rich Homie Quan. All these niggas was calling Homie Quan a rat. They was calling him Snitch Homie Quan. I remember, everybody act like they don't remember, but when I say this shit, everybody want to troll me. Only reason why I say this shit because I don't feel like I answered nobody. I feel like none of these niggas don't really fuck with me anyway, so I ain't even engaging in trying to get a nigga to fuck with me. Hate me. Y'all, I hate Ralo Tribe, be a part of it. I just don't give a fuck, and I'm going to just tell y'all the truth. I'm just a nigga that tell the truth about things. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might troll, I might laugh, I might giggle, but nigga, I turn into an Incredible Hulk if you make me mad. You smell me? So, just like live, you gotta think about it, bro. You know how many motherfuckers went live in that bitch? But everybody wanna talk about Ralo went live. Nigga, in every funeral I've been to in my whole life, we took pictures inside the funeral home. I did not take not one picture, or I did not even pull my phone out. I respected the whole funeral. But everybody in this motherfucker see these people with their phones out taking pictures and shit. But like the nigga pretty much, you had to see all these people taking pictures in this motherfucker and recording the whole funeral. And now after the funeral, we see everybody posting pictures inside the funeral and posting pictures outside of the funeral thing. But y'all motherfuckers ain't bashing them.
Yo, the way he did it. Like, yo, the man was at, what the fuck? It's in one of the videos I did. He was at the funeral when something happened, and he the first one speaking. It's like, yo, that ain't even your place, bro. Like, let the family do what the family do, yo. You just a attendee, yo. You ain't even really a real friend of yo. Like, fall back. You can't compare yourself to his real friends and his real family, yo. You just a rapper, my nigga.
Nigga, I wasn't even on it. I was there showing love.
You can't do what they do.
For Koya. This is my partner. I've been knowing Koya all my life. This is sister. Shit weird, man.
You think the fallout with him and Thug had a lot to do with, because the fans gonna pick their sides.
Right.
A lot of that played a part of, Rich Homie Quan's, decline in the music industry was the fallout with Rich Homie. I mean, with Young Thug. And, fans, they like to choose sides, man. They don't understand that all this is entertainment, and it's okay.
This is the best AI tool you can use to create and sell t-shirts that can earn you thousands of dollars a month. You won't have to handle any inventory or shipping.
Okay to listen to
yo, can we get to 100 likes, y'all? Hit that like button if you hit the tap the screen twice.
I personally think that Rich Homie Quan and Thug was the best rap combination in history to me. Like, I don't think nobody was better than them two.
Let me say this though, y'all, because I ain't gonna lie, yo. I be kind of feeling bad. I be kind of feeling bad, right? Because, yo, Rich Homie Quan had some good music, yo. Still, and I do believe that the beef that he had with Thug, that shit, people kind of chose sides. But I wasn't even a Thug fan. I don't know how I stopped listening to Rich Homie Quan. Matter of fact, I think it was the beef. Something that happened. I was like, damn, Rich Homie Quan ain't right. Yo, but the boy still made good music. Still. Without the production, without the money behind it. If you was to go back and listen to some of them songs, like I did a couple days ago, I'm like, damn, y'all should really have me feeling bad. Like, damn. Shorty really still was hard. Like, wasn't no drop off. There's gonna have some people, they had their little time in the sun, and then it's a drop off. It wasn't really no drop off with Quan, yo. People just stopped fucking with him. People just stopped fucking with him, yo. And it's kind of fucked up, yo. That's how we carried it for real.
I think that we allow this rap game and industry to turn us into some shit that we ain't. And like, you know, you gotta be comfortable in your own skin. You smell me? You gotta be comfortable to know that everybody ain't gonna fuck with you and everybody ain't gonna like you. You gotta be
Oh wow, okay, I ain't know that, Slow Grind.
When that shit bother you, and I think that, you know,
I know they were saying that, yo.
I ain't gonna blame it on the people. I'm gonna blame it on himself. We can't blame it on the people. We gotta blame it on ourselves. And once he got in that motherfucking box of, okay, these people not fucking with me like that, he just let that shit destroy him personally. And when he let that shit destroy him, he didn't know how to come up out of that shit. You smell me? See how when everybody called me these rats and shit, and I came up out of that shit like, man, fuck y'all. What? Who gonna do something? What's something? Yeah, I'm here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy another car. I'm gonna buy another house. Oh yeah, nah, fuck your bitch. Yeah, this me.
Yeah, that shit means nothing, yo.
Land that shit get to you. You smell me? When a motherfucker try to turn you down, you power up on a bitch, and he let that shit destroy him, man. And you know, you run to drugs, you get to run into tough shit, and that they're gonna probably make it worse than what it was. And I be telling people like, man, don't let none of this shit destroy you. Don't even care if a nigga don't like you. You see when a nigga comment on your shit and they say some shit, I troll back. Or you're not a rapper, I say some shit to their ass. Or you a rap, or anything, I troll back on their ass. You know what I'm saying? You can't let that shit do nothing to you, man. You just gotta keep it going.
Yeah, man, that's true. A lot of people, the internet too. A lot of people, they're on Instagram every day. They're seeing all this stuff they can't afford. They're trying to rap. Rap ain't working out. It's hard for them to pay bills. They can't get fresh how they want to. So they become depressed, and then they lean to drugs. And then, you know, it's hard to, once you're on that fentanyl or you're taking them pills, it's hard to get out of that. It's hard to get out of that. And the internet is a big problem.
I mean, the internet.
You niggas be bringing the problem.
Tell me, oh, Ralo, you too internet. And this come from different rap niggas. Nigga, why is you on the internet? The internet made
why you always speaking for everybody?
The internet made all of us.
I said a lot of things that we can learn from. That people can learn from.
Like how that, it ain't even a
You ain't learn nothing from Ralo, because Ralo's
a nigga that have made money off the internet and say you too internet. That's just like saying it's too much money. Where the fuck you read that at? Nigga, I'm gonna keep making the money. Why the streams, the views, this shit is paying us. The fuck y'all niggas talking about YouTube internet? Where the fuck you read that at, stupid ass nigga? Ain't no such thing as two internet. Get the money. If the money coming, let that shit keep coming.
Yo, see y'all? That's the problem. That is the problem with society, y'all. That's the problem, y'all. Get the money. Yo, it used to be a such thing as, yo, all money ain't good money. I even heard Charles White repeat that the other day. You know, I've been saying that shit for months. But, yo, what happened to that? Yo, it used to be all money ain't good money. Yo, now people, and that's the clout chasing thing. Now people's willing to crash out, put on a show, lie, do anything just to create enough attention to themselves to make some money. Yo, that shit is horrible, y'all. That's horrible, y'all. Like, it's no integrity no more in the community, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, mark my words. Remember, I said this. In 5 years from now, we keep going down this direction, yo, we're gonna regret it as people. I'm telling y'all, man. Especially as black people. Like, I don't know what goes on in, you know, other internet spaces. But I'm talking about from the things that I see, the things that get posted, the things that get saluted, the things that get, like, yo, it's going to end up bad. It's going to end up bad, yo. Like, yo, why you can't just put the work in? Like, yo, clout chasing, well, clout has always been around, yo. It was always a such thing as clout. But it's the chasing it. Chasing it is what made it dangerous. Chasing it is why we in this situation that we in now as a community, because nobody wants to put the work in. You just want to chase clout. And when you chasing clout, you're going to do it by any means necessary. It don't matter if you got get on a platform and tell Gilly, say something about Gilly Dead's son. It don't matter if you get on the platform or get on a music video and say you smoking Tuka. Or like it don't matter, yo, but I'm telling people we're gonna regret this shit, man. We're gonna regret it. Only people that's gonna win is people that's willing to sell every ounce of their fucking dignity for money. And as long as we got that, we're gonna have people mimicking that. But what's gonna happen, y'all, with a whole community thinks this way? With a whole community, or at least 60% of the community, is walking around with the mentality of, I gotta do whatever I gotta do to make $1. Yo, it's gonna get bad. Way worse than it is now. Way worse than it is now. But what happens is, yo, people are still not acknowledging the fact, yo, that the internet is real. He talk about the internet like the internet is real, y'all. How many TikTok trends we the same turned into real life? How many? We the same TikTok trends where people done died following a TikTok trend. So how we still got this mantra of it's just the internet. It's the internet. Do what you please. It's the internet. The internet is getting people killed, man. So in that case, it's real. These people that's dying from the internet ain't coming back. These drill rappers that's dying this and back and forth, you know, because the fans like it, ain't coming back. They gone. They're going to prison the rest of their life. But you still got people. That's why I need to interview somebody real, man. I have yet to hear that on any interview. Tell people, yo, the internet is not fucking fun and games. Like, it's cool to have the fun and games. Yo, but we gotta balance it out, yo. There's no balance. It's fuck shit, real shit all we down here. Yo, we gotta balance that shit out some, yo, because it's like it's no yin. It's, you know, you gotta have a yin and a yang. We got all yin, no yang. And I'm telling you, y'all, the next generation of kids watching this shit, that's paying attention, that want to be the next fucking Charleston White, I'm telling you, it's going to end bad. Because I'm going to tell you another thing. A lot of people don't know a lot of this shit be staged. A lot of it be staged. So you'll get yourself in a real situation trying to mimic somebody else who staged their situation because they don't never come out and say it was fake. They do these fake storylines and then they do interviews on it. Yo, when Charleston White, remember Charleston White got into it on the stage and it threw the thing at him and he ran and hit him with the mic and all that dumbass shit. That was staged. It wasn't real. But he'd go on interview after interview after interview after interview saying that, well, you know, it was just miscommunication. But it was fucking staged. Yeah, I'm just not into deceiving people. I think that's deceitful. People can call it what the fuck they wanted. I call that shit deceit. Straight up. And I ain't willing to put my support or put my money or put anything behind another person that's willing to deceive millions or deceive thousands. Like, it's either real or nothing. You feel me? That's how I carry it. Now, it's cool if you want to watch the shit, yo, but just know what you're watching, yo. A lot of these people is presenting real, knowing good and goddamn well in the background, they calling each other laughing and giggling about, yo, we tricked the shit out of them. Like, yo, I think to me, yo, that just take a certain person. I don't think everybody should do that. I don't think everybody can do that mentally. Mentally, I wouldn't be able to get on my platform, yo, tell y'all a bold-faced lie or run a play on y'all. Just because I'm making money, I'd be happy with the money that I made. What Pac say, man? You made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way. Selling crack to the kids. I gotta get paid. Like, yo, there is no integrity in this shit, man. There's no integrity in this shit. I never said Diddy was innocent. It's not what I said. If you're going to repeat anything I say, repeat it the right way. But I'm telling y'all, the route that we going with this clout chasing and this nonsense, and everybody got this mentality of as long as you making the bag, everything is cool. Like I done seen people call Charleston White out about the shit that he doing. You know what his reply is? Got my daughter a car. I got 3 houses. So it's like, so you just gonna keep selling out. You just gonna keep selling to people. As long as you making money, it's okay to burn down my house to build yours. Yo, when everybody start thinking like that, yo, expect the murder rate to rise. We already dealing with a problem with murders in our community, yo. Imagine everybody thinking like that. The murder rate is going to rise tremendously. You talking about cities with 300 murders a year, that shit probably jump up to 4. You feel me? Because everybody's going to be willing to step on the next person. Because at the end of the day, y'all, it's still people with integrity. You know, it's still people that's not willing to do certain things. Everybody not willing to rob an old person. You know, everybody not willing to crash out. But right now, we are supporting crash outs. So when you support crash outs, what happens? You create more crash outs. You know, if this drill rapper can go viral from going to a grave site and digging it up, that means I got to step it up a notch. Shit, I might go to a funeral and slap the dead body. I'm telling y'all, man. I don't know why people don't want to listen. I don't know why people don't want to listen. I'm from Baltimore. I've been screaming for the high heavens. You got all these interviewers, all these people with platforms. They don't want to end nobody real. They don't want to interview nobody real. They want to interview. All they want to do is interview people that's going to perpetuate the nonsense. That's it. Yo, but it's what bothers me and what I don't understand is why we don't tend to the other people. Why is everybody trying to market off the ignorance? Why is everybody monetizing off the ignorance? Why we can't monetize and give content toward both sides? You know, the ignorant and the non-ignorant. Why is it just the ignorant? Shit crazy, man. I don't get it. Man, you never know, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's that bad. You know, what can you do, you know, to outshine the person that went to a grave site and dug it up? What's the next move? Like I said, yo, we didn't watch the girl give her kids away. Gave her kids away. Documented the whole process. And she didn't give them away because she was she had thoughts of hurting them. She gave them away because she was tired. She was tired of taking care of them. And that shit got on the internet and people fucking supported it. Gave her interviews. Put money in her pocket. Woody. Told on the stand. Told in the interrogation room. Got out the interrogation room. Got off the stand and niggas gave him interviews. Niggas gave him interviews, put him on every platform, 20 V1s. Like, yo, what is this? And Keeping G News is the only person I see saying, yo, this shit ain't right. It ain't right. I'm telling y'all, it ain't funny. I don't think nothing he did was funny. But to each his own. I don't watch that shit. I don't support that shit. Cause I know I look at the lasting effects it's gonna have. And we ain't gonna like this shit, man. We ain't gonna like it. We ain't gonna like the ending. You know, because it gotta end. Nobody never thought about that. There's no way we can keep going this route. There's no way. It gotta end. So how far left is we willing to let this shit go before we bring it back? Like, nah, we going too far left now. Yeah, man. We in the middle of the ocean drowning. You know, motherfucker can only tread water for so long before his legs get tired. You understand? A motherfucking current might come through and drown him. That's what we right now we just treading water. We treading water and a motherfucking and the current is coming fast. And it's like, yo, nobody wants to be like, nah, yo, we gotta fix this shit, man. This shit we going down a deep ass fucking hole with this clout chasing shit, yo, and supporting bad behavior. But yeah, y'all know we go live every day, 11 p.m. Eastern time. You know, if y'all want to support the platform, the Cash App at the bottom of the screen, Baltimore Swag, support something real. That's all I say, yo. Support something real. You feel me? And if you like that type of content, just know what you watching. You know, you can't watch certain people. And that's another thing. They get these people on the interviews, and you have somebody like Butter, right? And they ask him a real question that deserves a real answer, knowing that he don't even have the motherfucking knowledge to answer this question the right motherfucking way. So it's like, now you giving out bad information. Giving out bad information. And it's getting transferred to millions or hundreds of thousands of people. I keep thinking this a game, man. But let me know how you feel about it in the comments. 11 p.m. Eastern time, we go live. Like I say, support the platform if you can. It's another day. Keep it G News. And I'm out.